Welcome everyone to week 2 of playoffs. Uh, gonna jump right into the action as soon as we can. Thanks for being here, everyone. We've got PVE playing up against Deep Below, and I am super excited to be here. And I'm joined tonight by Vani.
Yeah,
Say,
thank you, Bartowski. Yeah, I'm honestly really excited for this match. This is one of my first best of fives, and
hmm.
that's going to bring a huge question towards these teams' endurance. For obviously the group stages were best of threes, so the map pools they can start banning these certain maps that they don't really think they're the best on. But once the best of five comes around, they only get one map ban each, and it's just straight into map after map after map. So you got to win 3 in a row. So it's going to be a huge test for these teams' endurance here.
Yes. Definitely going to be quite the showing here. Going to be seeing some maps we don't normally see, especially for some of these teams. Obviously, starting off the night, we're going to be a bit on the familiar side of things, as we've got Haven that we're going to be jumping right into. We're already into Agent Select here, seeing obviously some typical stuff already. But yeah, I'm excited to see just how deep these teams' map pools can go, and if we'll be taking it the distance.
Yeah, I mean the only difference I'm seeing here so far is the controllers. The Omen coming through on the side of, uh, the Omen coming through here on the side of
PvE.
PVE, and
Yeah.
the Astra on the side of Deep Below, which is a common like argued, which is the better controller in Haven. But the default composition, Breach, probably Sova coming in here for PvE, just not hovered yet, and the Jet as their main
Yeah, there it
entry,
is.
Space Maker, Fight Taker, Duelist.
Yeah, and then there's the Killjets on either side. So we'll just get those last two locked in, and we'll have some pretty typical looking matchups, but definitely something exciting nonetheless. PVE starting on the defenders. It was whose map pick is this?
This was PVE's map pick, so Haven is PVE's map
Okay.
pick.
So we've got PVE coming in here on their map pick on defense starting off. And now, of course, Haven's one of those maps that it's kind of weird in the sense of, defenders versus attackers. They're kind of play similar roles on a map like this, where we've got the three sites and lots of possibility to play aggressive. So I'd love to see if they're going to get some set plays, some strategies coming out from one of these teams. Obviously, in the attacker side, Deep Below has more onus on them to make those plays, but could be interesting to see if PvE has anything cool to show us as we're loading right into the map.
Yeah, 100% with those, I mean, extra options there with the third site on the map. I mean, obviously, you're going to say that every time we get into a Haven
Yeah.
match, but with that huge opening in mid and the ability to just like take one or two agents to walk up to the middle of the map and get a flank or get into these super lurky positions of A link or link and cut off the rotations. Anywhere, there's so much playmaking here as an individual, but there's so many opportunities for these teams to, prove their chemistry, their synergy as a team, to take these sites together, to retake these sites together, or just, set up these defaults to put themselves in better positions for those retakes.
Absolutely. And with the double initiators, that also plays such a huge role with the retakes, because you have a ton of utility to get back onto sites, both like, getting onto it to plant from the attackers and getting back onto it from the defenders. So you're going to have to see lots of action in the post plant, I'm expecting, as we see quite the stack towards A.
Default dart coming through in a stun, just a little bit of stall. PV obviously on that defensive side, kind of staggered their push a little bit, and they're trying to recoup where they want to take this round here.
But we see already coming in PvE one of those, like, the ideas that what you can do on Haven. We get the breach stun that comes across simultaneous to the Sova dart, and that's so much information and so much stopping power to any potential plays. Obviously, Deep Below wasn't really looking that aggressively to do much, as you see a typical Killjoy turret. Oh, Omen spotted as well and tagged up just a little though. Nothing much to write home about.
Good default and some space prodding here, as you can see how that affected the rotates of PvE here, and they seem to be leaning back towards this A site, and it pulled that breach, I believe, who was on the stun from the A side. Now it's just Sova completely lone Karkar to anchor that site with 4 of the players from Deep Below grouped up outside the main, with that lurk coming in from wasted potential.
Oh, Karkar almost threw out that dart. It would have been a lot of value gain, knowing just that there's anyone long. I hope he throws it out sometime soon as the Ashley util starts coming down. It's almost
30 seconds left.
Interesting dart for on site. Jet dashes on the site, and the side of the smoke gets the first kill. Looks for the second one, stunned up, gets it. And that's going to be Tanner having to back off. Thinks about throwing a flash, decides against it. No one there to follow up just yet. And that's 5 people on the site defending this. gonna be a really difficult retake with these pistols here. Starts to go out a little bit, but the flash is gonna be a half flash for that
One enemy
Jet. Swing
remaining.
gets traded out. Vanky picks up or Van Tick rather, picks up the last 2 kills there. Beautiful hold for the first round.
And obviously a player fell for PVE, but that round was super clean for Deep Below.
Super.
The entries coming in from Bishuki, sorry if I butchered the name, and the cleanup from Vantig. And that was a perfect round with the A site. They pulled so much rotation with that garage, little prodding towards garage after that little pushback from the A main utility, the dart and the stun. And they pulled a rotate and managed to isolate one player alone on the A site, and they were just able to make that read and hit towards that site and just get a free sight and post plant.
Yeah, it's always especially interesting when you can get those kind of reads on pistol of all rounds. It really bodes well for future rounds here. As we see the five-man stack coming towards A, swinging ahead of the drone, doesn't find it. Vandal on wasted potential.
Walking towards the smoke. Oh, he's turning the other way. Right click.
Oh, that's a Vandal too. That's the Vandal picked up. Obviously going to be able to trade it back pretty easily. There it is. And Bishiku also has a Phantom. Karkar gets a second kill on the round. But hopefully, I mean, there's still 3 rifles in the hands of Deep Below. They're going to try to keep all of those into the next round. Any of these fall, that's actually going to be quite a bit of damage. So far, so good. Sova Dart comes out, going to reveal the final player, goes for the swing, doesn't find it. 3 rifles saved over.
It was a little scary though. Obviously, that's the problem
Yeah.
with forcing in a 2,900 credit rifle into a second round off of a pistol win. It's if you get 2, maybe 3, or even one of those players dead, and you committed that much money into a round, they can pick that gun up and get even more value off it because some of your team might have pistols or a Spectre. So that weaponry is a big change. But if you have the rest of your team, qualified to follow up and get that trade off the kill, it's worth it.
Yeah, it was scary there when Tanner picked up that Vandal, and especially strange to see, Waste Potential just kind of blind peek into a smoke, gets punished for it, but luckily, his teammates there to pick up the slack, pick up the weapon, and make sure it doesn't get too far away from them.
It's one way near garage is perfect.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to push it. Oh, it's an interesting dart lineup. I like that.
Revealing area.
Oh, it goes
Doesn't reveal anyone. Yeah. Yeah, it's a clever little area. They clear out the Killjoy turret, so they're not going to be aware. Oh, Tanner! Smoke goes away. Tanner, surprisingly enough, not punished for that. Good smoke from Jet. They're going to regroup on the site. Bishiku gets one under Turtles. Sprays down towards the smoke at CT, gets a bit more damage as well. Onto your dead there. Oh, Karkar behind the Killjoy turret here can sneak up lots. Oh, deactivated, but it's going to reactivate soon, isn't it? Oh. This timing could be
the
everything.
bomb is all the way back in their spawn. They have
Yeah,
this fight, and this gives them so much time to rotate over and prepare for the retake.
Oh, Tanner not able to get that first kill. Goes for the stun. Goes for a bit of spray. Unfortunately, not going to find anything. And Spike is going to safely make it to site. But Rebind's all the way out here. They have no idea. Oh my goodness. Goes for this peek. Bishiku on back site. Your dead trades it out though. Sova Dart. Oh, not going to land actually. Shock charge does a lot of damage.
One enemy remaining.
Tanner on the wasted. And Tanner picks up the last kill. Decent retake. Still saving 3 rifles. We're pretty happy with that. But decent. I mean, the fact that obviously side of Deep Below did not invest anything into that round, their economy is going to be great going into this pivotal 4th round here.
Yeah, definitely a great retake coming in from the side of PVE. But that blunder from Deep Below, leaving the Spike all the way back in C lobby, that gave him so much time to prepare, talk out a strategy on how they wanted to approach this retake on the C site, and they managed to get Rebind all the way out the site and get the kill outside of the smoke and long, and that just initiated the whole. It gave them, a perfect opportunity to get onto that site and take away that round from them. But again, an investment coming in from Deep Below. Now they didn't invest too much in that last round, and see a group up outside of A lobby.
It's interesting also to see all the light shields coming out. They're recognizing that in the hands of the enemy is basically only Vandals. So that light shield usually going to be about as good as the full shields, and it's going to make it so that their economy going into the next couple rounds is really, really good. So see if they're going to be able to save at least a couple of those rifles, and that should be plenty for them if they're able to.
Yeah, I mean, with a Vandal, light shield or heavy shield, you get one tapped, you get one tapped. I mean, ooh, Karkar. It's going to fall back off of that one wasted potential as they lean towards the A side here. But this is straight in to Turtle's Killjoy setup. And Rebind is also posted up in that short angle. The star is coming in and looks like the is about to come in, dash on the site here, the stun.
Oh, goes for the updraft. Oh, gets the first kill. Turtle trades back though nicely. That's actually not going to be too bad, but the Nova Dart for healing. Oh, going to be so in the open and vulnerable. Please, please. Goes for the swing, gets the kill. And that site now taken. No, this Heaven Smoke is gone. It's going to be a bit tricky if they're not able to get it back up. But waste potential, able to get the kill instead. Plant delayed for a little bit, but now it's a 2v4. I can't imagine they're going to be able to get much done here. That's a nice Nova Shock Dart lineup. It felt off the cuff, but it must have been planned. Really nice. But still, 2v4 in the retake.
We're still gonna go for it.
Last player standing.
Oh, gets a kill already. Good trade period. Gets 2. Pretty happy with that, but overall, their economy not looking good at all.
Good shots from your dead to, you know, take a little bit of money out of their bank. But, I mean, still, the round was, I mean, they went straight into the Killjoy setup and rebind. That was an amazing updraft from Vishuki to get that kill on a rebind holding short, and that just opened up the rest of the team to flood on. And
yeah, even getting traded was such a good kill, opening it.
Yeah, 100%. If you get a kill on attack and you trade, it favors the attackers so much more because it opens up so much space for the attackers to prod through the 4 defenders now.
Yeah, now we see here coming into this round the effects that the economy has. Obviously, PVE looking a little on the light buys, couple of marshals, specters, and sheriffs. Whereas the side of Deep Below, they've got everything they could possibly want. Those light shields allowing them to keep money flowing into the next rounds easily. Obviously, a little bit of damage early on to Please Please, but not going to be too concerned about that as 4 people heading towards the seaside. Oh, nice opening pick from your dead. Beautiful headshot from Marshall there. Gets traded back down to 69 health, but obviously still going to be extremely pleased with that. A lot of good stacking also towards the side of C from this PVE squad. Plant comes down behind the Astral, going to be very safe there, but everyone's going to be ready for the retake.
That Cosmic Divide, it gives so much value. Look at the players on PVE. Some of them were still on A as the plant was coming through, but now they do realize...
Oh, this timing. Oh, is he going to be able to get this? This is going to be everything here. Please, please can find the timing. He only has 49 health, so he's not, you know, particularly safe on this. Everyone else is posted up towards long, and the alarm bot's going to spawn him out too. As the diffuse starts to get stuck, they don't have it. Oh, down. Oh my god, all of the kills get cleaned up over. It's just going to be you're dead against the world. Smokes up in 5 seconds. It's not impossible, but wasted potential with the kill. Cleans it up. Somehow they end that round with 4 alive. I did not think that was going to happen.
I honestly agree with that stack long towards playing the post plant there on that round when the investment isn't that strong towards PvE side. But that Cosmic Divide ultimate was well used. 100%. I mean, it cuts off the noise towards the side of PvE, so they don't know 100% if they're hitting the site. As you could see, Rebind and Karkar were still on the side of A as the plant was coming through on C. They didn't have that many, and then they had to just cut slower and slower on the time as they made their way over to retake the site, and then failed.
The other thing is, I don't know if it would definitely not be obvious, but Omen, rather you're dead. He only had the 1 smoke going into that round because he went for a light buy, but hang on, Breach Ult's going to come out, clear off this A site completely. The smoke's come down as well. That's just the entirety of site for them. Nice little molly to clear out CT. Oh, counter ult coming in.
Does he get hit?
Oh my goodness, no, he's close. No! Oh, it doesn't get it anyway. Turtle gets a good kill, carries another. Crit gets trade, Crit gets 3 on the round so far, looking for more. Gets swung by Karkar. 2v2. But we do have ults for Sova and Omen here.
Not ready yet.
Oh, stun comes out, so does the molly. They don't have a pull on the bomb, which is interesting. They also don't know where he went. Oh, Banky goes for the beautiful timing on the swing, finds them both caught unaware.
I'm not sure what he was looking at there. I mean, probably he was, you know, looking around for the Killjoy mollies. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But that the fact that so I keep butchering this name, Vishuki. I'm not 100% sure, but the fact that he didn't get hit by that breach out there opened up a huge opportunity for them. I'm pretty sure he got 1 on that retake and slowed down because you have to look to trade that. And while you're looking to trade that, the players that are posted up short and long have time to back up to not breach out or reposition to swing. But again, another round going in the favor of Deep Below.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, this is getting a little scary too. Jet Knives are able to come out to make this round look a little bit nicer, but does not manage to find any headshots and now just stuck with the Sheriff and full shields. Unfortunate there. Doesn't even find... Oh, does find a single body shot onto Bashiku, so, you know, at least there's something.
We've seen what he can do with low health, though. As the flash comes into garage, he hits the alarm bot and an immediate slow towards the garage hit here.
Doesn't clear out window very much. Not going to be positive. Waste gets a kill, though, onto the site. Oh, goes for the swing out the window. Oh, beautiful headshot. Able to pick that up.
They're still leaning towards the C hit, though. 3 players outside long. What a shot from Crit! In the
I mean,
site.
they have the superior weaponry. It's just the easiest site to take when you've got such good weapons. Vantic gets another, though, onto Turtles in garage, and last 2 players are towards CT here. Sneaking up pushing out that garage, but they've got a classic and a Marshall, not really the best weapons. Picks up the Vandal. Gonna try to swing with that. Oh,
Last
just no
player
openings
standing.
left for them. Bashiku finds the one kill onto Karkar. Tanner's got the classic and the Marshall to choose from. Basically, you know, a rock and a hard place at this point. No one watching his escape.
Most likely going to look to save that rifle, obviously, as he's running away, but almost every round we see is just, instead of it's a retake, can we get this defuse off? It's more of a PVE. How much economy damage can we get towards the side of below? As Tanner does get 1 kill on Crit, but
Yeah, and
6-1 lead.
it's the worst part is it's not even very much economical damage. Deep Below is absolutely loaded. We've got players at almost max credits, and who are going to be max credits whether they win or lose this next round. So they've got basically enough money to buy for the next 3 or 4 rounds. And PVE's got to start getting some rounds on the board. I'd like to see them call a timeout here, try to figure out what's going on. They're not winning the opening trades, they're not winning the retakes, they're not winning, you know, they're not holding sites down. There's just everything going wrong for them right now.
This could be something different, the operator coming in from Rebind, but look at the mini-map. Rebind is all the way isolated on an island on C-site, and again, almost all 5 players for the side of Deep Below grouped up outside of A lobby, probably waiting for that utility to come in with the Breach Stone and the Sova Dart, but Karkar's already leaving, and it's just leaving Turtles alone to anchor that, and 4 of the players are starting to slow walk up.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of read this is here. They seem to think that they have to stack heavily towards mid, but they're also using like a good amount of util to keep that cleared. As Karkar will come back, they see the heaven smoke. Killjoy Turret gonna spot one. Not gonna matter too much just yet. Oh, waste potential gets the opening kick. Kill on the Turtles there. We see sole anchor on the site, and that's just 5 players now have flooded out as Chiku holds the CT at the off angle inside the smoke. Oh, Tanner expecting it, but not going to be able to do much of it. Karkar taken low from that shock dart, not quite killed. Still going to be able to make some plays on this round. Oh, Chiku in such a dangerous position, but he's going to get the kills, right? Surely.
I mean,
Are they saving?
I think so. It's a 4 versus 5, and they have ultimates to retake the site, but the time is already taken.
The time is low, and they have an operator on the retake. Oh, Rebind's gonna get caught.
Get it down!
Oh, no. That's the one weapon you really wanted to save. You could Omen Ult to get it back, I suppose. What else are you gonna use it for, I guess? Oh, are they gonna be able to find anything? Karkar finds too. Oh, good, but still, it's another round lost. And they don't get the optical. And PVE doesn't care. PVE's got money for days. So that's just another round on the board. Oh, not PVE, sorry, Deep Below. Deep Below's got money for days. 7-1.
Yeah, the better half secured for Deep Below here, and it just... Where do these changes start to come in from the side of PVE? I mean, another full investment for both sides. Obviously, for Deep Below, they're going to have those investments from rounds and rounds after, no matter what happens, but PVE buying up to this one, looking to make it 7-2. But the same look Deep Below they've had every round.
Statistically not in their favor so far. Yeah, they keep doing the same thing on A. They push the jet up, or they just leave Killjoy floating. And it's not working out for them at all. Tanner does find a kill though. That one of the first opening picks for this. Oh no, goes for the swing, but Bashiku was not flashed. I was gonna say it was, I think, one of the first rounds where PVE found the first blood, but then it's instantly traded back. Some good position taken up by Rebind here, so they're gonna be aware that it's not here, and your dead is able to rotate slightly quicker. Crit though finds Turtles looking.
Take flight.
Crit was looking for the jet on top of that box, not able to find it, instead gets traded out. Plant comes in. Rebind gets the timing, but still only has the judge on this. What are you gonna do? Oh, walking up so close to the smoke. No, the timing.
Last player
Enough to
standing.
get it. Oh boy.
I mean,
Wow.
these hits. I mean, you gotta give it to
Level
people.
heads
These hits
until
look
we're
so,
home, yes.
so coordinated. I mean, the
Yes.
dash from Bishuki and then Crit immediately follows up while the player backside is looking towards Bishuki. It's that kill, but on the side of PVE, what was the initiative towards Tanner swinging out of garage there?
Yeah, I guess Tanner thought that he was going to catch people all wide swung, but there was so much patience and so well played. You know, it's exactly what you're saying. The team is coordinated. Bishiku is not wide swung. Bishiku's not there waiting. He's holding the off angle. He's holding back, playing the anti-flash, able to get the trade there instantly.
Drone into garage. It's the alarm bot, obviously, and then still, it looks so slow. Leaning towards C, he takes the contact from the turret, and the star is coming in. This Marshall angle, though, he looks away.
No, not gonna be able to. I mean, gets stunned up as well, so can't even ADS with that Marshall. Oh! Your head gets the first kill. Turtle's a little slow on the swing with the Marshall there. Oh, and it's gonna be kills going all the way up deep below. Flash comes out on Tanner just to add insult to injury. Karkar on the flank here, but only has the Sheriff. And it's being held by please. Oh boy. That's gonna be 9-1.
This is what I don't like to see here, though. Is for
If
Karkar,
you're not a
if you look
good
at
shot
his utility
today,
bar, he has the
don't worry.
drone.
There are other ways to
And he
be
has a
useful.
dart. I mean, obviously the dart recharge. He did use the dart before, but I think for PVE, they need to take a timeout and like start taking these rounds into their own hands and taking like a aggressive fight. Mid, taking some map control.
Yeah,
Looks
you're
like
so.
what we're gonna see, but they're running straight into three of the players on deep below.
Yeah, you're so right on that one. It's the lack of proactive utility. They seem to be only using utility as reactive plays. Besides the initial, like the second the round starts, they get some breach util, they get some Sova util, but that's about it. They don't continue using them proactively. They just, you know, they get pushed up a shit sewer, so breach throws out a blind. They don't look to be making their own plays, and that's the reason why everything is in the hands of Deep Below right now.
You should run.
Nice 4-stack towards A here from PVE. Good read on it. Sova ult's gonna clear that out. Seems a little unnecessary. And it's a 4-person rotate over towards C. Astra ult comes out, and Turtles is not even on this site. Waste potential, finds Rebind. A good kill as well. So that's that, and that's the thing. That's the one player you left on A finds a kill, and then the player you left on C finds nothing. Goes for the ult, but everyone's gonna have tons of time to go long, and that's where they want to be anyways. Breachel comes out to clear a site that's already been cleared by the Killjoy ult, and it's gonna be they're just gonna have to try to stick it here.
He still has and the Sova ult so much stronger.
Oh, and the garage push is coming here too. Oh, Tanner gets the kill. Okay, this is doable.
It still looks
Sucks.
so unfavorable.
They still haven't used the sub. Oh, that's it though.
Last
Vantic's
player
dead.
standing.
They still
But
have
you're
to
dead barely has any time. Smoke is out of
One
5
enemy
seconds,
remaining.
gets 1 kill.
It's unwinnable though.
Oh,
Good
he had
shot.
to take that half there. Ah, well. Yep. 10-1.
Double digits for the side of Deep Below.
Last
And those
round
were
before the
ultimates
switch.
committed. The lockdown, the rolling
Yeah.
thunder, and I believe the Hunter's Fury came through too from Karkar.
Yeah, that was to clear the Killjoy ult on A.
But these reads from Deep Below to pivot towards the C side after
Yeah.
getting their lockdown destroyed by the enemy side's Hunter's Fury. And just again look at the mini-map of Deep Below outside of A main, and they still haven't adapted this, but an aggressive look for the middle.
I mean, it's about time,
Healing
but
area.
it's unfortunately the one round that they apply absolutely zero pressure. They Rebind. Good little push up here. Going to have to be patient. Oh, Bishiku. Oh no! No! That was the lack of patience there. Turtles has a chance here. Oh, did he spot the head? He did, but he went for the reload.
Spike planted.
Plant comes down,
Flash out!
and they have the entirety of side. Oh, not able to get that kill there.
Off your feet!
No util left as well. Breach ult, mostly to buy time. Turtle's not going to be expecting Vantic there. Switched over to the Vandal from the op. Better for that close angle, and now...
Last player
2v4,
standing.
1v4 make it in the retake here. And Tanner finds one, doesn't find two. Wow, what a dominant half. From the not map pick as well.
Switching sides.
11-1 is, yeah, that's a crazy lead, but PVE's map pick too, and they were on the defensive side, and they
Surely PvE has something to pull out here on an offensive, right?
I mean, they have to if it's their map pick in a best of 5. This is going to set the tone for the future, possibly 4 more maps after this. They have to have something strong in it.
Yeah, like the one thing that you can maybe redeem with,
Right
or
there.
you know, hope for is that okay, Haven was not really their planned like strong map. They've got stronger maps later down the line. But you gotta start with a better showing. This is momentum producing and momentum breaking. I can't imagine after, you know, if the likely scenario that PvE loses this, that's just so much mental damage done for your own map pick to lose it so hard. Get a good initial push onto this B site. It's going to be left open to them. Revive with a good position as well. Oh, lets one through. Kill. Finds the next. Finds a third.
Rebind.
Actually, revive
One
the second.
enemy remaining.
Oh, please find one. But nice. All right. That's a pretty good opener.
2-11
Let's
is
see if
still
we
an
can continue.
immeasurable gap, but
Yeah. This is a drop in the bucket, but at least it's a drop.
and the discipline showing towards the side of Deep Below not to invest into this round with their momentum they have going. They're taking it slow, you know? They're going to most likely lose this round
Sheriffs.
and take it 3-11, and then that's a full investment on the next round. They have to convert this. If they don't convert this, this
Yeah.
is horrible.
Oh,
Look at the map. 5 players of Deep Below stacking on A at Gamble, but it's the complete opposite for the side of PVE.
This is really good for PvE here. This is basically the main way that you end up with a near flawless round, which will allow you to have a good bonus. Obviously, they're taking it a little on the slow side, as you likely should, but Deep Below will have time to make their way over, but not enough time to make it all the way before the spike gets planted and post-plant positions are grabbed. You're dead playing off the turret contact, and Bashuki's looking like he wants to. They might just try to play for exits here. Economical damage is definitely going to be a huge factor. When you only have 2 rounds that you can lose, the economy is the most important part playing with you here.
Yeah, and it's
And
like
yeah,
a wall.
they're just waiting. They're just holding these angles, waiting.
The
Oh my
stun
goodness.
from Crit is just waiting to come out.
This is
We're gonna run
this is
straight
dirty.
into 3 players here.
Well, they don't have to exit. The spike will still go. Oh! Yeah, that's some good kills. Okay, only 2 at the end of the day.
But that's
So-
still a huge impact. And then the
Yes. it is a
rifles
big
and light
impact.
shield coming in from the side of Deep Below here, and just Spectres, Sheriff, and it looks towards the
Yeah.
side of Deep Below for this round, but
I'm not surprised to see the light shields again. Obviously, we had those sheriff investments, and they've already shown that they like going for the light shield, so makes sense to see that again.
taking a page out of Deep Below's book with this in main group up, but the stun gonna get Crit likely. And the dart, well, to get this information up. He's taking an aggressive fight. He gets the damage on. He gets 1 onto Turtles, but it immediately gets critted by Rebind, and that's a rifle down. He goes to retrieve it, dashes out. Info on please playing the site. They're gonna start to
That's
scale
4
up.
players. 4 players are starting to flood now. Please has everything to do here. Oh, Karkar gets another opening pick. Nice, another one up as well. These are really good kills coming out from the Spectres. That's 3 Vandals now picked up.
Spike
Oh, with
planted.
potential good timing on the swing there. And Vantic
Last
finds another
player
from Heaven, but
standing.
not able to find a third on the round. Oh, Omen Blind is good. Your dead goes for the swing. Scary at low health, but able to clean it up. And that's the bonus converted.
I mean, yeah, it might not seem like it, but this is a better looking attacking half than Deep Below had. They won 3 rounds in a row. Deep Below only won 2 rounds in a row before losing the bonus, and they're on track. They're on the right track as no investment coming in from the side of Deep Below, a Stinger, a couple Sheriffs, and a Marshal. But if they can keep this up, I will start believing. But still, there was some cracks. But if they fix this, this is looking good.
Yeah, I think they need to get to 7 to 11 for me to really have much faith. But I mean, converting the bonus is by far the most important round for their attacking. Oh, good opening damage, but Tanner nice. Oh, was a little scary when he got that first Marshal pick. It's always terrifying to be sitting at 49 HP when your opponent has a Marshal. You're like, great, I'm a body shot away from death. I'm a leg shot away from death. But able to clean that one up and a really quick rotate over towards the C site that only has Vantic on it with a Sheriff.
Oh, he gets all the info with that jump spot there.
But is it going to matter? The rest of his team's so far away. And they're just going to try to flood onto here. Oh, Dead goes for the nice high ground pick. Tanner gets another onto waste potential. There was one player additional on the back of the site, but that's going to be a nice play. And a good clean round so far. Let's see if they can keep it going.
I always see the same blueprints from the other side. The other half is Deep Below figuring out what damage they can do to PvE's economy, instead of PvE figuring out what damage they can do to Deep Below's economy. And now all 5 of the players still alive on the side of PvE after that hit.
Yeah, if they can keep all 5 players alive here, that's going to be really important for them. Obviously not critical and vital, but very helpful, especially when 2 players are at such low HP and they don't have any ults online just yet. And side of PvE just going to try to die this way. And by PvE, I of course mean the other one.
100%, yeah, it gets very complicated. But tying to the bomb, obviously denying the ult orbs for the side of PvE, and 5 to 11 now, a full rifle round coming in for teams, and we're close to some ults.
Yeah, so I'd say if they win this round, if PvE, oh nice, finally a timeout, though not from the team I expected it to be from. Well, okay, yeah, this is the important round, because if PvE manages to win this, they're basically at 7 to 11, and that was kind of where I started to have a little bit of hope in them. But obviously, with this timeout coming in, Deep Below is hoping to shut down any possibility of that as fast as possible.
And especially with this this extra set of eyes on the side of Deep Below with their coaches, the fact that they have this person who doesn't have to focus on aiming, doesn't have to focus on rotating, all of these important utility usage things, they can understand what the other team is doing and what the cracks in their team's play is, and immediately, or make an attempt at least to fix these cracks. And the other side just has to talk it out with their team. But there's things you cannot see as a player, focusing, aiming, and all of these things that a coach can see.
And it's not even just about what you see, it's about what you share. Because as the coach, you get a view of every player on the team and you can compare information from multiple players, whereas as a player on the team, you only know the information that's provided to you from your allies, and it's just impossible in such a short period of time to provide enough information. But what I'd like to see here from the side of Deep Below, if they want to try to guarantee this game, is to just stack up those ults and win a couple of rounds. Like, you only need 2 rounds. That means that you can farm up towards these ults and just use all 5 on a single round and just do that twice. So, I mean, obviously that's not what they're currently doing. It'd be nice to see them trying to fight for that A long orb and grabbing it basically every round. That's the one that the defenders can reasonably easily and safely get. But instead, they're choosing to play it slow, play it passive. Just wait. Oh, good tag. Oh, they managed to get out just in time. That was scary for a second there.
Concealment!
He hit, though. They're going to back off of it immediately off that smoke, and look at this. I'm not sure who it is. Your dead has all that space.
Yes.
Walking up onto long. And they're gonna pivot immediately off of it, running obviously straight setup here.
Get out of my way!
30
Heaven
seconds
smoke
left.
is going to prevent a lot of work coming in from wasted potential. Obviously, the util's still on the site, but it's not going to matter too much. A couple knives come out to try to clear the turret. Decides to use the Vandal instead. And that's going to be a plant in the 5v5 post plant. Sova ult comes out. Oh! By not expecting waste potential to be up there in heaven.
And a kill.
Please gets... Oh, that's so... Oh, Wasted gets another one on Tanner. Oh my goodness, 5v2 now on the retake. They hadn't even gotten onto site yet, and they'd already gotten 3 kills. First poke at the spike comes out. Not gonna fall from the base
Last player
yet.
standing.
But there's the last 2 kills picked up, and that's the 12th round now on the board for Deep Below.
Yeah, bringing it to match point there, obviously the coach had to definitely have some say in that. And from the looks of it, it's like, they're like, all right, let's just, you know, take this a little bit slower, play back more, let them use their
Match
utility
point.
to get into these, you know, spaces, but they just gave up the space they had. Scan pushed them out of garage, and the smoke pushed them out of B, but once they used those utilities to gain those, they left it and hit towards the A, and the retake so much utility from the side of Deep Below to take that retake and just one by one.
Yeah, and it's a little bit what we were not seeing as well from PVE. We're seeing a little bit more proactive util from these initiators. We saw the the Sova drone and the Sova dart in garage managed to stop that push entirely, which is what forced them over to A, which is where Killjoy was waiting, and they felt that they had a good chance of retaking it. So really well played from them. Just playing it passively now at this point, knowing that they've got several rounds to spare. They've got all the time in the world to close this game out now and just play it safe, play it careful, play it smart.
Mishuki staring down that A long with the scope of his operator, the glint showing.
You should run.
The lockdown gonna come in from the side of PVE, but it's the flash that initially pushes Mishuki off the end.
Yeah, I'm surprised Bishuki did not try to posture a little bit more aggressively there. Not really in his style, I suppose. Like I was saying earlier, they want to play it a little bit safer. Nice updraft, gets 1 kill. Not able to find a second, but that first one is so important. Karkar finding a kill onto crit though, as he tries to retake. Heaven Smoke's gone. Vantic has an opportunity here. Doesn't find it just yet onto Tanner. Blind coming out. Oh, Bashiki misses the knives, and You're Dead gets another one as well. Okay, decent round now. Coming in.
The op isn't recoverable though. It's down back sight. I mean, maybe recoverable from the side of PVE, but please opt in to save this round on 1v4. A very tall task. Obviously, not gonna go for it, but PVE holding on.
Oh, this Killjoy's making a lot of noise. Oh, Turtles just finds it anyways. I'm surprised. I did not think that was gonna happen, but yeah, decently clean round. Still very scary though when you're at.
I need a drop.
6-12 is still obviously a scary scoreline, but another reinvestment from the side of Deep Below. They still have that money stacked. Another operator coming in from Mishuki, and Phantoms, Vandal, and a Guardian, and Ultimates too.
It's interesting to see.
Go on.
It's interesting to see. Please trade out his gun for the Guardian, looking maybe for some wall bangs.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, this aggressive
Sova ult coming out. Oh, Bashiki.
Oh
no! Oh, that was so close for both teams. No damage dealt for this side.
Drone? No, it looks like the drone coming in to reclaim that space on short takes a shot. Dashes out.
Yeah, dash forced out though at least. Tanner's got really good position here. They have no idea
right there
how far out Tanner's gotten. I mean, it's a nice clear, but no one's really there to do anything.
Yeah, why aftershock that angle if you don't have anyone to, like, take that short space? If you're not
right there
in that short space, it's just like you could use that towards the backside of C while you're hitting it, or like post plan or anything. But
Spike dropped.
Still, they're gonna opt to leave it, obviously.
Really good read though from Deep Below, recognizing it's not an A hit at all. Have rotated so many players towards this BC side, and the spike, that's exactly where it's heading, into the Killjoy, into the Astra.
30
jump
seconds
peeking as well.
30 seconds left.
And
Oh, is that
that's
almost
how-
ult? No, it doesn't get stuck. Wasted potential. Oh, the smoke was not quite covering window, and Bashiku finds another kill with that operator in mid. Now it's going to be 3v5 on the take. There's also a Killjoy ult ready for the side of the defender. Target
One
mark. One
enemy
Mantic goes
remaining.
swings out of the smoke finds
Easy
two,
done.
and please cleans
Defenders
it up.
win.
Beautiful first game coming in for the side of Deep Below. My goodness, what a performance from them.
Yeah, an almost flawless round to close that map out 13-6 there. I mean, it looked really good for Deep Below's defensive side there.
Yeah.
But once they got into the attack, a little bit of cracks were showing, but they were able to, in the end, take that timeout, bring everyone together and be like, make the changes, and they ended up closing it out with great performances from the side of Deep Below. But PVE is starting to stutter a little bit, but they do have that next map.
Yeah, still several maps left here. It's obviously not looking at the best of two, so this next one is not going to determine it. We're going to need at least 2 more losses, at least 2 more wins. So a little bit of time to shake off the nerves, take a little bit of a breather for them. And speaking of which, we're probably going to be taking a little breather for ourselves, but stay right with us. We'll be back soon with map number 2.
Welcome back, everyone, to the beginning of map 2 of Deep Below versus PVE after we got out of that beautiful map 1 from Deep Below, taking it 13-6. But now it is PVE's map pick, which is Pearl, and they have a chance to shoot right back this one.
Yeah, looking really good coming in for Deep Below, but hoping PVE might be able to upset in the reverse way. Obviously, getting upset on this map that was their pick, but not making a particularly good performance. But that's okay. We've got up to 4 more maps to try to show what they've got. And hopefully this next one's going to be part of that.
100%. Yeah, and if we look at what happened last map, wasted potential with 7
Oh
first
my god. I was going to point that out. Yes.
7 first bloods. That's the same amount of numbers as the amount of cats I have, but 7 first bloods is crazy. Taking first fights and you're able to get into those areas and you'll open up so much space for your team. On the other side, I believe, is Rebind with 6 first bloods for the side of PVE. Still an
No,
impact.
actually, it was Bishiku that had 6 as well. So that makes
Oh.
the Deep Below had a total of 14 first bloods. Sorry,
Wow.
15 first bloods over the course of that 19 round game, which just shows you how much in the driver's seat Deep Below was, how much they were making the pressure, making the plays onto that map rather than, and it was just, PvE trying to absorb it as much as possible, only getting 4 first bloods for themselves. Absolutely crazy for Deep Below.
Yeah, 100%. When you're able to take those first fights and win them most of the time, of 5v4 on both sides is still that's so huge. I mean, obviously, so the trades sometimes did still come, but still, those first bloods are huge impact.
Huge. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see in this next Mac PvE is able to make a little bit more, their own pressure, try to maybe make some plays of their own, find those first bloods as well. They're going to be starting this time on the attacker side, so there is a chance for them to try to make some plays. Obviously, momentum going to be feeling in the side of Deep Below. Hopefully, PvE took that break to shake off any dust, try to reset their mental a little bit, come back swinging.
Deep Below giving us a little bit of a treat this match with the Gecko
Oh,
coming
I
in
like
from
that.
Please. Not sure what the rest of the other 2 agents are going to come in from the side of PvE, but again, the usual
Ooh.
Sky, Viper, Harper, on Neon for Deep Below.
Ooh.
This is going to be very interesting. I doubt we're going to see a mirror comp, but the givens, the Harbor, Viper, Sky.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff here. So first of all, it's interesting to point out that Deep Below, starting in Defender as well, has currently no Sentinel, assuming Crit's going to lock in that Sky. Obviously not a huge deal on maps like Pearl. And Gecko is a really interesting one as well for Pearl because there's a couple of, like, both sites, as you go to plant, you end up putting yourself in a position where after you're done planting, you're in a really exposed, precarious position. And Gecko allows you to get around that by sending off a little minion to do that for you. But I really like to see both teams choosing to go double controller here with that Harbor Viper, a really common pick these days in high competitive / professional play. And I think it really makes a good showing for teams on Pearl.
Yeah, and from the side of PvE here, I would really like to see them, start to, abuse this lack of a Sentinel from the side of Deep Below and start poking and prodding in these mid areas to be able to take those as like a venue to explore their other options towards the sites. But with the firepower from the side with the Neon and the Gecko, an interesting comp, but I'm excited to see how they can play this.
Yeah, that double initiator and the double controller with the Neon who can zoom around so quickly. I wonder if they're going to try to play this defensive half kind of on the aggressive side to try to make up for the fact that they don't have the typical Sentinel there to cover their gaps in, some things like art and connector are so hard to cover with a body because there's so many angles to watch. It's way easier and beneficial to throw a killjoy turret there, or even a chamber trip would be fine as well. So now you see Gecko forced to watch that mid door, and a 3-person hit B long, and instead of 5-person stack towards A.
Vantic has a lot going for him, but I don't know. This is a huge task. The Harbor Wall the flash pushes immediately off, and the site's just already given to PvE.
Yeah, 5v5 in the post plant in this first round of pistols. I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. Not any much damage either way as well. And going to be looking to see if they're able to make any plays. Oh, nice. Oh, I get him as well.
Last player standing.
Oh, gets the third. What a beautiful shot. That goes. Picked out. Bishiku finds two to try to salvage the round, but nope. Good, clean round for PVE.
Sky, if your bet's fine.
What a shot. I mean, not a shot, multiple shots.
Yeah, several.
Obviously, as you see there. But the gamble stack towards the B side from the side of Deep Below did not pay off one bit. There's almost little to no stall besides the fight from they didn't look like they wanted to commit it towards the A site, and it's just a completely free site.
Yeah, it was just the easiest take in the world for them. And in the post plant, A is so hard to take back. And another huge stack towards B-Long. This time it might work out for them. The Sky counter blind comes in to confirm that there are, in fact, players pushed up here, taking it a little bit slow. Nice flash comes out, but Revive finds one. Oh, nice take from Bishiku with that Sheriff. Please gets another trade as well, and it's 3v3. They're going to be able to at least grab that Spectre. And they still have, as well, a player over towards that A site, able to absorb any potential pressure coming in. Not great weaponry either. But finds the kill. So important there from Turtles. If you don't get that, this site hit becomes all that much harder. Instead, they're going to be able to get all of that space. Bishiku does have the Spectre. Bold reload from Turtles. Gets caught for it. Nice swing from Please, and that's now two decent weapons against a Spectre and a Marshal on this retake. It's very doable. They also don't know where Bishiku necessarily is. They think they have some awareness, and they've gotten some decent post-man positions. Love using that Gecko not as a defuse. Taps it quickly. Taps it again. Oh, what? They don't know where each other are?
Cart. So it's a little bit of a trolling, but he does get the kill on Please. But Turtles takes a very aggressive walk up into that secret area. Maybe he didn't know.
Going for the Bulldog.
Maybe he just didn't know that there was a Bulldog there. But again, a little scrappy. Only two alive. Only two alive on their bonus round, of course. But now the rifle's being committed from Deep Below, and an op on the Neon Bishuki, alone towards the side of A main, and he's gonna
play aggressive.
Get out of my way!
Oh my goodness, this is so aggressive. I mean, fortunately, both doesn't get a pick and doesn't get punished. Oh, that's a cool little blind. I didn't really throw it straight up like that to get anything.
Here.
Notices Vantic, got the knives already as well. This is very early for an op, very early for knives. Skywolf will clear out the majority of the site. And this Viper Smoke also doing a good job to allow them to get positioned. Plant's going to come out in the open. Not going to be punished just yet. The kills are... Oh, nice kill. Gets traded. Rather, it was a trade. And
wave crashing.
Now this post plan, you have an off on the Neon. I mean, there is a weapon down to pick up, so at least there's that. Probably going to end up grabbing that. No, still going. Oh, drops the off for crit, actually. He starts coming in from get-go. Good kill on the revive.
Crit through the smoke!
And that's the defuse. Oh, okay, defuse gets stopped briefly. That's you're dead with the molly, yeah.
Last player standing.
A lot of time here. Okay. Doesn't end up getting punished for it. And that's really good patience and a nice retake to save all of their rifles. No, most of the rifles. And the off, most importantly.
Yeah, only one falling for the side of Deep Below. But again, there wasn't too much investment from PVE, so we didn't really get to see the most of their potential here. But now it looks like we will with full investments from both sides. One away from that thrash from Please. That's such a game-changing all in the overdrive. Or I'm not sure if that's what it's called. The Neon all already ready for the side of Deep Below.
Importantly, though, we've got the Sky ult up. They've been farming the orbs and farming the plants onto Sky to try to get that online as fast as possible. And I think that's going to be really important on this round to try to figure out where everyone is and get the positions noted. Get some good area grabbed as everything slows down. But the 4-person hit towards long, it's not confirmed by Bishiku, but it's suspected. Harbor wall. Oh my goodness. It's always so... Oh!
What a
Tanner!
spring!
That's so smart. Knows exactly where players could be. Rebind gets a nice timing on that updraft as the Sky Flash comes out, making it nice and safe. Waste potential, looking for some spray, not going to find any damage just yet. Oh, Killjoy's got a nice lurk as well on A, is basically knife out sprinting to try to catch this flank, and he's probably going to get a good timing on him. And Sky got going out. Rebind finds a kill advantage as well. Oh, that's a nice mosh pit that's going to come in, but yeah, Turtle's there. Yeah, Waste potential finds two though.
Flooding them.
And Please starts with the fuse.
Last player
Has to come off of
standing.
it. Turtles gets the kill as well. Wasted finds another.
That's the third on the round for him. He could
Blocking
choose
fire.
to save this up, but I'm not sure if there's one heaven.
Oh, almost gets the timing on the swing under your dead there, but your dead's just gonna wait forever.
One enemy remaining.
Ready.
No way. He's out of ammo though.
3 bullets, it's enough.
He has to just save this off. Don't get greedy and go for the ace, but
Yeah.
does he know where it is?
I mean, acceptable round, but that's, you know, it's another one on the board for PVE, and they've taken. I mean, this is definitely a good scoreboard for them compared to what we were looking at last game. Nothing to complain about there.
Oh yeah, obviously a huge difference, but another investment for both the teams. You know, the light shields on the side of Deep Below, just a little bit of a debuff, but the heavy shields on the side of PVE,
Right there.
and these alts are still getting stacked up.
Yeah.
Not really any investments yet.
Yeah, I'm
Reckoning
surprised we didn't
from-
see the Sky ult come out last round, but it's going to be available with the Killjoy ult this round. But as you were going to say, the Harbor ult, that's huge for retaking sites.
Walls up.
Yeah, 100%. And PVE starting to explore towards this.
I've got your
Hey
trail.
man, it looks like they want to do a fast
You
hit.
should
The
run.
Seeker's coming out and the lockdown.
Yeah, that's going to be two really important ults to take some space here. Karkar looking for space as well towards Ard. Everyone's going to get cleared out from the site, and they're going to go for a nice safe plant here. Stops for a split second, but oh yeah, there's the Harbor ult coming out. Oh,
Spike
and
planted.
Thresh. So they're going to be able to take the site back completely. I don't know. Oh, never mind. I thought we were watching Thresh, and we thought Thresh damaged his own team. Nice stuns come out, but oh, everything's just getting stuns. The whole time Dashika's causing so much pressure in A main, it doesn't matter. Vantik's sitting there on the spike,
Last
gets
player
the
standing.
defuse.
This place
So
is
many,
nice, but
so
not
many
nice
players
enough to
alive
die
on
in.
both teams,
Let's win
and
and
the
get outta
spike
here.
just goes down. Beautiful retake with the combination of those two ults. Free ults, I guess I should say.
Yeah, 100%. But everything was coming in through that defuse. The Viper mollies, Thrash, Reckoning, the
Yeah.
ults, everything was able to clear the space and get them on the dog, leading to get the info, stunning some players up, some players even getting detained from the Thrash. Perfect retake, and it was stuck.
Yeah, now that's going to throw PVE onto a much lighter buy here. They do have a couple of hero rifles. A couple of hero rifles, but Rebind instantly dropped down to 4 HP. Nice heal going to come in from Sky to at least make him reasonably healthy. Crit, farming up those ult orbs, very wise. Getting that Sky ult online as fast as possible as...
Oh, Vantage watching this.
What a way to die.
What a read!
Gets the kill as they start to back up
Here.
a little bit.
Your dead wants to pick up that weapon. It's just a ghost, though.
Here.
Not sure if he knows. But
Okay, well,
Working towards
I mean,
the-
managed to grab it. And that's a surprising amount of A control as well. There's 2 players
Blocking sight.
in A main. I don't know if they suspect this. They're playing it very passively. Oh my goodness, almost in the crossfire.
Spike
Crit's gonna go for the swing here, gets it. Goes for another, but Rebind's there to trade it out.
Last
Sheik
player
finds one,
standing.
Sheik finds 2, and now it's just Rebind against the world. Finds the first.
Dash
Finds the second.
gets the second. Still 2 more.
Oh my goodness.
He's very close.
Oh no, not able. Not enough bullets in the chamber, not enough util in the kit.
A last stand though from Rebind.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
Gunner,
almost
right?
manages.
Spike planted.
That was a really good retake once again,
Last
and
player standing.
so much of it is from that A main control we see here in the replay. It was the 2 players who managed to tuck in and stay away from the knowledge of PvE for the entire round and able to swing out, tie things up 3-3.
Yeah, 100%. Giving this match back to a 3-3 standpoint when it was up 3-1 for the side of PV.
And that was
Huge breakthrough.
it wasn't a thrifty, but it was a life buy. So really good for them there too.
This blind here gives so much info.
Get out of
for
my
Deep
way!
Row here. And the Viper's Pit from Vantic to take away. Look at this. This covers doors and almost into the entrance of Art.
I don't think I've ever seen someone use this Viper ult. This is a very interesting
Toxins
And
going
look
up.
at that.
for it.
The Dizzy catches 2 players walking up the sea. Deep below, but they don't
I
really
suggest you
necessarily
move.
know.
Oh, Harbor ult's gonna come out A. That's just a bait. They're hoping that they can pull all the players over here. Obviously, you know, please, a little bit concerned, and even waste potential is not fully falling for it. Throw some more util out. Does draw the Sky ult at the very least, but that's still ult for ult, and the Sky ult's gonna reveal that what they already suspected, that there's no one pushing towards this A,
Welcome
and
to
in fact,
my
everyone's on
world.
B. Good Viper ult to get some space. Wastes potential though. Goes for the swing, finds it on the turtle through the smoke. Really good spray down. That's gonna slow everything so much.
Yeah, the thing there is that Dizzy gives so much info. I'll go more on about that, but your deck is potential.
Yeah, good kill from your dead. Finds
30
another one onto
seconds left.
Bashiku. Oh,
Tanner
time
gets
running a little low. Oh, Tanner. Oh, with the swing through mid. Really good play. Vantic, though, finds him on the timing ways to go throw his wall up. Time is getting a little on the low side. They still have enough of it to plant. But
One
it's gonna
enemy
get down to the
remaining.
wire. Rebind gets 1 kill, but please with a good trade.
10 seconds
4
left.
bullets
Spike
in the
planted.
weapon. Going into the Viper's Pit. 1v2.
Oh, does he get the timing? Oh, gets some good timing there, potentially. Neither of the players is looking at him.
One enemy
He sees
remaining.
one.
He gets 2! Please! Kills 2 against all odds in the Viper's Pit. No health, 4 bullets this gun. 2 headshots and gets the defuse. That retake was looking so hard for Deep Below. It was, what, a 4 versus 2? And then... Please,
Oh
just
my
brings that
goodness.
round back.
Spike planted.
Yeah, we see please in this post plant here gets blinded up by that sky flash, but they don't really know exactly where he is, and he gets really good read to
enemy
come at
remaining.
from this angle. Barely sees the Viper's gun barrel, I think, there for a split second. Oh, so well played.
And look at that. The ultimate points from that clutch, then the defuse, immediately bring Thrash back online.
Yeah.
Bloody them.
That is so huge.
Yeah, it's going to be another really good retake ult, especially considering there's absolutely no other ults online right now, and we're on a light buy for PVE here. Rebind finding good position up mid. Waste potential aware of it, but
This
not going to
op
be looking for anything.
posted up from Bishuki to hold that A main. But there are taking some consequences for that and giving up some space toward.
Yeah, you can see the way that who is it? Crit has to play watching Art so heavily, not there to back up Bashiku. Not going to get punished for it so far, and in fact, it ended up in their favor in the previous round when they ended up retaking from that A main. 5 players from the side of PVE,
Boards and
all
orb
in the
admitting.
middle of the map, all in that mid connector. Blind out towards spawn just for the info. Oh
They
my
should have
goodness,
the
this is gonna be
info
so
that this
weird.
is- They should have the info that this is going towards the A side. As you can see, the
Yeah.
patients
Oh, yeah.
come in, but
Crit is very aware of this. Now
30
the question is,
seconds
no, they smoke it this time. Learning from their past mistakes, knowing last time they went to clear it and it went so poorly. No, they go to clear it anyways. Crit gets the first kill on Tanner.
there's another one. Crickets.
Oh,
Out.
now one player stunned up, the other one only trying to make a play.
Standing.
Gets killed by wasted potential. Your dead gets 1 sustainer. Crit is the 4th for the round. My goodness. That A main, the lack of control there is just playing so poorly for PvE.
Yeah, and you can
Don't
definitely
even
tell how
start
Deep Below
that shit,
values
you mate.
these different aspects of this map Pearl here. How they want to approach this side with the operator posted up alone from A main to hold that entire down, and they gave up the mid space easily without using any utility to push them back there or anything else to stall it really. But again, they still take the round.
Yeah, most important thing, round on the board, looking really good on this defense half.
Here.
At least for the last 4 rounds. Obviously, 4 of the 3. Sorry, 3 of the 4. First of all, were in PvE's favor, but now looking really good.
A lot of utility towards this side, and 5 players from PVE, ready to flash out.
This is the
But
first
this
time the
op-
op's here, though.
Yeah, it's never been here before. I'm not even sure if they know.
Oh,
Let's
they
play.
jumped! I was trying so hard to get out of there. Oh my goodness, amazing, able to get out of there with his life.
Oh, please. He gets one, but it's immediately traded out, and Chris still in such a position. He kills one.
Traded out as well, though. Oh my goodness, all the trades back and forth. Bashiku is gonna have to land his off shot. Does not. Gonna go for the repeat.
Take this.
Good smoke coming in to help Bashiku get out of that position. Not a very good angle to be holding. Rebind. Oh, so scared. Goes for the reload in the open, a bit on the bold side. Not sure where he wants to look. Harbor
sure
wall
why.
is gonna come up again.
It looks like it's just going to be a plain re-hit towards the B side. But the op is posted as second. This harbor wall
30
goes down.
seconds left.
Bishuki
Oh,
is
this-
staring right at him, but he leaves.
Oh my goodness,
really
that
big here
could have been so good. Oh,
Take it
that's
out.
so Bashiku misses the first two
Last player
and lands that
standing.
one, which potential
Spike
another
planted.
double dead. Gets
Oh
the
my.
point blank shot. Wow. That was
My ult's ready. I'm
Pulls
out.
that one out of nowhere. I was going to say something. I was going to be like, I'm confused why they keep reinvesting this op when you can't really see much value coming out of it. But I just get silenced by that round right there. Ooh, voice crack, but
I was
Points
gonna say,
still
can you even call that a retake at that point? Like that, they barely even had control of the site. That's probably what the op ends up working so well, is because the team still has to push after they planted. They don't establish control of the site and then plant.
Get these
They
losers out of
plant
here.
and then try to establish control and end up pushing into these angles that are not favorable to them. Oh, almost got the jump.
this is a jump, but still you get that hold and that hold towards the B long with the op immediately kind of towards the A side. Always comes in.
Tanner tries to go for the play, doesn't get punished immediately by crit. The Harbor ult comes out, seems a tiny bit of an overinvestment, but when you have 4 ults,
Here.
might as well. Excuse me. And that's
Yeah,
gonna stop the
100%.
play in its tracks.
That Reckoning stalls PVE's push, and they have to re-explore towards middle here. Dog coming in. Oh,
Good
the
util
volley.
though. Oh my
Double
goodness.
volley.
Okay. That was so well played. What a play. I to dodge that line, not able to. Car gets the kill with the Spectre. Last second. Oh, straight
Wow.
finds the headshot as well. I did not think that was going to land. Turtles gets one though with the Spectre from medium range. Surprising crit there. Crit. Just regular crit. They have a site, but they don't know.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Your dead looked almost like he brain lagged a little bit there, but
All up to Turtles now. He does have the A site for free and the lockdown available, but
And
I'm not
all
sure
of
if
his
he wants
utils.
to use it.
Spike planted.
Oh no.
Crash too. He's going straight towards him.
Yeah.
Oh, it kills him. Oh no. No.
No.
Wasted
would've been
potential.
Gotcha.
Wasted potential. I'm killing him a little bit of goofing off, but nonetheless, the round converted for Deep Below, securing the better half.
Deep Below is really showing us how much work they can get done in these first halves. That's 6 defuses in a row. It's very interesting, I have to say, that they're getting the plants,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
but they're just not able to close it.
Yeah, I mean, still though, the Reckoning was able to stall out that A push that they were looking to get at the beginning, and then it made them have to re-explore towards the other sides of the map in mid, and they did get into their spawn, but still not without losing so many players.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find a way to make this play start working as soon as we see another 4-person hit towards B. 2 players holding the site as the Killjoy turret spots someone trying to make some pressure towards B. They're not fully aware just how many. Oh my god, if that off shadow lands.
Here we go.
Neon pops that ultimate, looking to get some damage done. Rebind in a scary position at the back of the site, but so far seems to be in control. And I do like them trying to establish this control. They're not going for the spike plant immediately. They're trying to make sure they have... Oh no, Bashiku gets traded out though, luckily. And goes go down, that means that Rebind's all exposed. Vantic finds the kill there. They have to back off. Killjoy has some good position up towards Art, but Crit's not far away. Might be able to find the timing here. It's all going to come down to what Turtle's able to do. Luckily, that alarm bot able to be placed will stop Crit's avenue. And now holding the back of that site.
You
trying
should
to prevent the team coming. Good ultimate.
You don't get to see the lockdown in such a huge place like that as often because we often
Yeah.
Planted.
use it to take the site, but this stalls the retake so much here.
They also
prepare.
have the harbor ult now for this retake. Or sorry, for the prevention of the retake. Is what I
Alarm
meant to say.
bot down.
So probably gonna see that. Yeah,
suggest
they're
you
gonna tear that right away.
But they're all main, and
They're just not afraid of it. They're not afraid
The
of this
mollies
harbor
are on
ult.
the bomb too.
Oh, more mollies coming out. They have a lot of good post fight, I suppose. I didn't expect quite this much to still be available. Turtles find one
Last
Tanner,
player
another way to
standing.
get the trade. We
One
get two on the
enemy
trade.
remaining.
Finds them. Oh no! Does he have time?
The beeping is a little
He
much.
gets. Oh wow! It's gonna be close.
No,
It's gonna be
no,
so
he has
close. It's gonna be so close.
Oh my
Master of the-
god!
Half of a second of a difference between that defuse. 8-3. One more round to almost bring this to a completely. No, not. It's not gonna be the same last map because of it.
Yeah, no, they've already
Gonna
gotten
do, but-
more. They've gotten 2 more rounds already than they did in the first half last time. But
remaining.
yeah, I mean that was gonna be 7-4, which is such a better scoreline. I mean 8-4 is still doable, but yeah.
I think this is 100% doable. I mean, PVE. This is PVE's map pick. You have to remember, but PVE
No,
aggressing towards this A
Go,
main is
suck
pushing
it.
Bishuki way out. He's able to stall with the stuns and the cascades go slow, but a lot of space gained off of that opening engagement there.
yeah, they do have a lot of A main control. They've pulled a lot of players.
I've
Oh
got
my
your
goodness,
trail.
this timing could be tragic because Bishika is only watching the left
Oh, he's
side. Oh my! I don't know how he doesn't get punished there. Viper ult comes out to try to take the A main control. Tanner starts planting, doesn't find a crit, instead finds the
Spike
kill.
down A.
Waste potential up and close.
But there's a
Oh, this Parker finds one, Turtles another.
Last
Turtles the
player
third. Oh,
standing.
you're dead. Holding it with a judge.
Wait, that round just changed so fast.
Yeah.
The
So
plan's
fast.
not even through yet, and it's a 3 versus 1.
Yeah, it feels like Deep Below just got impatient. They decided they wanted to push this before the plant had even gone through, and now it's just Please Against the World gets noted by that alarm bot as well. We've seen crazier plays coming in from Please today. There's good timing. Oh,
If he got through there and somehow killed both of them, that round would have been insane. But an 8-4 half,
Switching
this is-
sides.
I mean, obviously still not the best look, but a lot better
yes.
than the previous map, Haven. And as we see PVE switch to the side of defense, I'm expecting to see some, aggressive plays here to, snatch this space away from Deep Below. But again, the defaults have to be strong here. They have to be coordinated. These swings have to be perfect if they want to, bring this right back in the hands of PVE.
Deep Below has looked so good on the attack half last time, though. I imagine with this, they have double initiator, double controller here. They're going to be pushing 2 sides of the map at once on this first round already. One of those is going to be a completely empty side of the map. See if they're able to take advantage of that. But I have a feeling, yeah, Gecko also already farming up those orbs. And they get both orbs. I love that from the side of Deep Below. They can just farm up those orbs as much as possible, get those 2 super impactful ults online as fast as possible. Gecko and Harbor, both huge for taking sites. And they
Rebind.
even have Sky as well.
As I was saying, Rebind has no idea what's coming from
Yeah.
5 players from Deep Below right outside of mid in this pocket.
And this is something we did not see for PvE. We never saw them put this many players towards mid, except for on their really eco rounds. They'd sometimes hit 5 into connector for some reason, but coming very early and based off absolutely no information. Everybody has no idea they've gotten behind here. Vantic gets the kill. They made no noise, and now they're storming off towards their tent. Oh my goodness, they have no guns out. You're gonna find one, doesn't find another.
Take this.
Could have found, honestly, 2 or 3
30
there with how
seconds
many
left.
bullets they got off. But that's gonna be sight taken from deep below. Crit goes to start the plant, gets volleyed off for a second. Not gonna matter too much at the end of the day.
Spike
Plant.
planted.
Yeah, Boston coming through here, and
Scout destroyed.
again, it is a 3v4 retake on the B side for the pistol round, but the harbor wall come in, the flashes to get the info. Cargar does get a kill.
Oh, Wasted gets a trade. Carter gets another though.
Player
Wasted
standing.
gets another though.
Wasted wins that fight. I thought he was for sure dead. Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable. Carcar does not get that onto Wasted there.
10 HP.
Oh, walks in the Vantage.
That was I thought he was for sure gonna get that kill when he was shooting near that area, but the bullets just the bullets don't connect,
Right
and
there.
again 9-4, they win the pistol. I'm not sure how this is gonna go from here.
Yeah, I mean, I have some theories. we'll have to see if they end up panning out as PVE tries to buy up a couple of, you know, rebind with that Sheriff, gonna look for a headshot. Tanner's got the shorty and the classic combo for himself. Gecko utility
lines.
points. Yeah, and it's all for this orb again.
That
Three
Thrash is
alt orbs.
close. That Thrash is close to being online. Oh, not very close, obviously.
Not
But
very close, but I mean, considering it's a second round and they have 4 alt orbs onto one player, 3 on another, and 3 on another, they are farming these up like crazy.
well, the smoke doesn't reach all the way. Rebind's able to re-explore here and get just a little bit of info on what Deep Below want to do with this. But Vantic taking a little bit of a gander towards Art, but
This is
to
a
the players,
good read. Oh, I don't know where Deep Below's getting their information, but they have read PVE like a book here.
they gotta
Oh,
have done their
making
research.
no noise.
Oh, Carcar in the backside position.
I mean, usually I'd be up there with you, but he's got a classic.
I mean, you never know what that gun can do, as long as he doesn't get too greedy. Oh,
no! Oh, he had a chance!
Spike
He had
planted.
such a good chance! Rishiku down to 21 HP, but Please and Wasted both find kills onto 2 of the players looking to retake, and now it's 3v5 in this post, but you have to imagine they're just going to be looking to die here to this fight. Oh, it's a nice open
Last
pick
player
there,
standing.
But yeah, predictably traded right back, and Please finds 3 on the round, and going to be just 1 point away from that ult. That's so important ult. So they bought up 3 rifles there, and now they're going to have Gecko and Harbor ult to try to convert this bonus.
Yeah, 100%. That's honestly how you see most of the majority of the ethos go. Is you get one consolation, you get one consolation kill, but still 4 of the kills. I mean, the players are still alive on the side of Deep Below, and 10-4.5. But yeah, like you said, those ultimates being super close to coming through. And this is the round where PVE starts to invest on these rifles. I'd like to see Alex get committed here to secure this round, and 11-4 would be insane.
Yeah, obviously PVE has to invest here, has to win this round, but it's such a strong bonus. And there's the Harbor ult that's been farmed. They've now farmed 5 ult orbs in these 3 rounds. And there's the Gecko plant coming as well. That's going to get his ult online. Slow down the retake. Here's line. Please gets a good trade though. And again, now that Gecko ult online, ready for this retake. We have a flank coming from Rebind. Vantic not quite reading it, thought he might have, but now there's no one watching that angle. Oh, waste potential.
He
Thinks
backs
about
off.
it. Quick decides to instead. Good kill from Rebind. That's going to pull a lot of attention now. Good smoke comes out. Try to cover the angle.
Oh yeah!
And the rest of the team
Monster on the loose!
has no idea that everyone's just sitting long. They're taking so much time to retake this site. Rebind finds another one to Wasted, but Vantic finally gets the trade. Spike gets tapped. Spike starts getting
Holding
stuck.
it. Isn't there molly? Oh, he does actually have a molly, but he got a half.
Last player
Oh
standing.
my goodness. It
One enemy
close
remaining.
for a second there, but no, Vantic able to clean it up, and that's a beautiful bonus round converted for 11-4.
Yeah, 11-4. What? That? Oh, voice crack again, but what a round. That is, especially, I thought PVE would realize that once the Rebind is able to get that flank and get a kill on the flank and still hear the noise of footsteps and shots up towards the, B long position, the other side, PVE, they should have been taking that space on site. They should be taking that space on site a lot faster to be able to, you know, start to get that half diffuse put in and, you know, like able to take that space. But they kind of stalled.
Yeah, not able to convert it. And once again, Gecko right back to farming those orbs. They have a lot of ace space. I wonder if they're going to recognize it. Rebine's made a really good push up here. Not entirely sure what that Killjoy Molly was for, but yeah, they've recognized that they have all of A to themselves. Knowing Rebind has pushed up this far, that means that they've got to have some players behind them to help them out. Karkar caught
down.
knife out.
Dizzy's up top.
Oh no, Tanner watching the wrong angle, wasted potential, takes him down, and that's 5v3 now.
Mosh pit.
About to send us off to match point unless there's an absolute miracle from this retake. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is definitely not what I expected this map to go towards when I saw PVE.
Scout destroyed.
3 of the players still left alive for PVE. It's a chance, but the bomb is ticking and
No, yeah. Yeah, they're not even, I mean, nice Ares kill, I guess. Please, please, though, finds the kill on the only rifle they had left. Oh, and maybe they'll be able to recover these rifles. No. Oh,
hey,
I mean,
turtles.
that's just a consolation prize at this point.
100%, but 12-4 match
Yeah.
point for Deep Below again.
Match
I mean,
point.
they were on track for a better half at the
Yeah.
beginning. They were on track for a better half than last game, for a better game than last game, 100%. But
Yeah.
12-4, I'm not sure how much more they can hold on before this map goes at a Deep Below, and before this map goes aside a Deep Below, and they're down 2 to the series. And they have to convert the last map.
And even here, it's surprising that they're not quite fully investing. They're holding on to a little bit of money in their pockets, hoping that they're able to make a miracle conversion. I mean, I guess that's
There's
fair.
my buddy.
If you're not able to win this round, or rather, even if you win this round with a full investment,
I've got your
you're
trail.
basically looking at a loss the next
Monster
one.
on the
You have to
loose.
gamble. Oh, not able to find the thing on the Mantic. Just too aware and watching. They know there's someone backside. Chris
This.
finds that as
I'm
well.
outta here.
Plan starts coming down. Shiku goes for the wild push. The Tanner finds the Sheriff. Your Dead finds another one to please. I mean,
It's a 3v3.
it's not impossible. They have the Sky Ult as well. If they pull that out. Oh no, the
Oh.
Karkar.
Shield going up.
The Sky Ult. That's not even where the spike's planted.
Water rising.
Oh no. This is looking
And
so
the mollies come through.
bad.
Wait, can he stick this? Oh, the second molly, they realize their mistake and he has to get off.
Toxin screen down.
Oh, if that had been a full health harbor.
The spray is unbeatable. One shot. And you get another though, 2. The flash.
Last player standing.
Bantic finds that at the Tanner, and Bantic finds the last one.
Attackers win.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%.
Somehow-
13-4. Even better for the side of Deep
Yeah,
than the last.
that's what I was gonna say. Like the PVE started the game off better and somehow ended the game worse. That's a rough one. I don't
Yeah,
even know.
that looked very dangerous. A little bit less, more widespread of the first bloods, a better showing at the beginning for the side of PVE. I'm afraid for this third map. They need to crack down on these mistakes.
Even that though, like again, this game they only ended up pulling together 4 first bloods, so 1 per round that they won. Obviously, showing that there's potential there. If you find that opening kill, you can find those rounds. I'm not saying that 100% those are matching up, but it's quite likely, and we just need to see more proactivity from them and winning some of those gunfights. Hopefully, we'll see that in map number 3.
But yeah, we're gonna give the players just a little bit of a break and us a little bit of breaks. Some technical issues to fix on my part, but we'll stay here. We'll see you guys back for map 3.
welcome back, everyone. After another banger of a game two, we are here once again looking to go into game number 3, and we're looking at Ascent.
Yeah, Ascent is another one of those maps that almost every team has that practice in on it. Everyone has that, those strats, those comps. And again, we're going to get another showing of how Deep Below hopefully can, bring this to a 3-0 close. But on the other side, hopefully PVE can come back after this one. They really need to realize these mistakes that were happening before, what they can fix. And again, the most important thing is keep that mentality awake for them.
Yeah, I mean, this is once again going to their map pick, so we certainly hope that they have some ideas of what they want to do here and are able to pull some of that out. They're going to be starting on attackers. So, wait, that can't be right.
Yes, PVE start
Yeah,
on a
okay.
attack.
PvE is starting as attackers. So, yeah, I mean, maybe they'll be able to make some plays. Maybe they'll be able to pull something weird out. I'm hoping that they'll have some crazy idea for their agent select, because as it stands, the basic comps with the basic util is not quite working out for them so far, and I'd like to see something else, but so far so standard.
Yeah, as we saw on Deep Below in the previous map, Pearl, they brought something crazy out with that neon and the gecko. Something that you don't often see. Everyone tends to, stick to those default comps, what's been showing at the high levels, so they can, take notes off of what these, really experienced players are taking into their, life or death matches and
Yeah.
implement them on these matches that they really want to win. But some teams out there are brave enough to, take matters into their own hands and explore. But it looks like a complete, oh no, not a complete mirror comp of Viper.
Yeah, I personally am a big fan of Viper as an augmenting smoke on this map, because especially the mid smoke is the one that you can toggle between the two of them for basically the whole round and just never let anyone really know what's going on for the enemy team. And so we'll have to see if they're able to coordinate that util. They've done a very good job coordinating all of their other utils so far, so I have no reason to think it won't continue. And I'm pretty excited to see how they're able to play it.
Yeah, but take a look on the other side, the side of PvE. That KO there, that is a huge pick
Yes.
that could cancel all of that utility from the side of the Viper. One knife or one ult, a sight hit with that ult, or like a defense with that ult. Like if you're trying to retake with that ult, that cuts down the one ways that could be set up, the wall that could be set up, the mollies, anything to stall that retake there.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting back and forth between those two, trying to see who's able to get the better timing on the utility. Obviously, also Omen there to do a little bit of backup if Viper utility comes down, maybe able to throw a smoke out before he gets taken out of commission as well. But we'll have to see what they're able to do.
Yeah, PVE starting off with this attack again deep below, returning to the defense, and this Viper on the defense is really exciting to see that wall immediately thrown out towards the B side to the retake wall actually. So that wall gives a lot of space for deep below to lurk through onto the site there.
Yeah, what is that Viper wall? Is
So
that
with
for a
the
retake?
yeah, it's a retake. What they use is they have that
Oh.
wall, so in case they take the B site there,
Oh,
they're able to walk
interesting.
through CT into stairs.
That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It's very interesting. And then they stack 3 towards A and give the Killjoy on B. That's very smart setup from them. Good coordination there. And obviously that one way also in the tree. Pretty disgusting. Oh my god, I that's gross. That's but 4 players going to be pushing up through A main. The knife comes out, does tag Omen, but there's one speeder in line. Oh, gets the timing. Chico gets a good kill. Does not quite get out. Parker gets the trade.
Cover going out.
But definitely the push slowed down a bit. Not watching that tree anymore either, so we get a push in through the one-way, gets popped right after Turtles is already in, so really good position. Line comes out, Rebind gets the first, but please gets the trade. Tagged out, position noted. Shock dart starts flying. Oh, he does down a little bit. Parker.
Ended.
Oh, good timing from Crit to get Turtles there. 2v2 in the post plant now. Actually, not quite the post plant just yet. That wolf,
Here, scout destroyed. Spike planted.
if it had gone towards Silva, it might have done almost critical damage. Good
They are
cross here.
separate, but they can set up a crossfire here. But they are almost completely separate. It's
don't know if
interesting
they-
to see what fight they want to take first. Karkar's a little bit low. The turret.
Oh no. Okay, Karkar gets a good clear under that though, and your dead gets a really good
enemy
push
remaining.
out from behind.
Last
Karkar
player
gets the
standing.
last one as well. Oh, that was so well timed from your dead there. Really well played.
Yeah, 100% PVE. Picking up another pistol round, but we did see the same thing happen last map on Pearl, which ended 13-4 in the favor of Deep Below, but this is a good start. PVE do need to win these pistols to set the tone for these halves here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, getting these pistol rounds vitally important, but we can't read too much into it just yet because they got the first one and the second one last time, and we saw what happened to the scoreboard after that. So hopefully this time they really get a little bit more showing. Oh, Tanner ahead of the one-way there. Really nice work. The one-way just not quite as effective when you don't have an initiator backing it up with utility. Players can just swing out ahead of it. Tanner gets another one as well. Vantic gets taken down from Rebind, who was pushing aggressively with that Spectre. A lot of really good kills coming in here. And if they can keep this clean, get these last two players without dropping any of these, I don't call them rifles, but still, you know, nice to save 4 Spectres and a Bulldog if you can.
Yeah, PVE are able to keep all 5 of their members up when they take the site, and they're able to lock it down, but Deep Below, they want to damage this economy here. They do, as you said, these aren't rifles, but they're still lethal weapons.
Last player standing.
Karkar gets the kill on Wish. Not sure where the last one is. He's cornered here.
Oh, he gets the shot on it. Oh, just one. Oh, okay. Worth.
100% worth, yeah. I mean, you have nothing to lose there. Nothing to
Yeah.
lose. But 1 kill coming through for Deep Below and right into the investment for Deep Below here. A little bit, some light shields coming through, but again, the rifles here can be used to get those kills. And 3 Spectres, a Vandal for Karkar, and a Bulldog.
The light shields are a little scary against the Spectres because that makes it so a double headshot from medium range will get the kill. That's 132.
Placing
So,
swarm grenade.
you know, don't love to see that, but obviously it's the cards they've been dealt. We see a Vandal come in from Karkar as well as the reinvestment. Already noted, but worth pointing out. Not a quick play here either. I kind of expected that maybe the Spectres would be looking for a quick push onto a site, try to close out those angles as quickly as possible, but instead choosing to take their time, be patient, look for the positioning, 4 stacks towards this B main, and 1 trying to lurk up towards A.
Orb
Oh,
grabbed for Tanner, but they aren't gonna opt to hit it. Oh, Bishuki gets the kill.
no. That was the trade. That was the beautiful kill from Bishiku. That losing that would have meant so much damage to them in this round. Instead, able to clean that up, make good use of the space provided.
Swarm grenade out.
And now multiple players going to be trying to retake from CT before the site is even hit. Rebind gets 1 though. Does not get
jumps
the 1
out.
Karkar.
That's a
wait.
Vandal picked up.
didn't know.
Vandal's the backside.
He gets so
doesn't
much
get-
damage.
Spike planted.
They're going upstairs. Where's that ammo? Look at all the players from PVE. They're all low. Vantic is like, oh, you're dead.
Player
Tanner does get 1. The round gets converted for PVE. This,
Wow.
what is it? Is this the biggest lead that PVE's had so far?
This is the biggest lead PvE has had in this series so far.
But again though, despite the meaning behind it, 3-0. This is what they need to start, rolling this ball down the hill for the comeback here.
Absolutely.
Deep Below,
Yeah, it all starts
no
here.
investment for this round, and then the guns all on the side of PVE. And if they get this to 4-0, and they possibly win the next rifle round, that's 5-0, and that would be still. This is one of the best taps they've had.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate to have to mention that, but absolutely is one of the best halves so far. Obviously, they have only the Spectres to contest against on this round, so it should be really easy to try to close it out. However, on the side of PvE, on the side of Deep, it's worth noticing that they have several. Oh no! Quit accident gets tagged up there at the last second, and Rebind finds a nice headshot through the wall And it's a lot of space starters. Oh,
Enemy
good
kill.
flank though out of A-main. 2 players finds the kill onto Karkar. A rifle to pick up if they can find it, as well as the gel. Oh, now online. That was the final point that was needed for that. Wasted.
Look at this wall.
Good read.
He gets one though.
Wow, that's actually very doable now in this retake all of a sudden. They
Spike
went
planted.
from having very little potential. Now they have the jet ult, and you're gonna find the timing onto Tanner. I thought that Tanner was gonna be able to punish that. And now it's another rifle traded over, so we've got knives and 2 rifles, and 1 player in still in main does not find the kill under your dead, but position now is known, and that means there's no one left on this site to try to prevent this spike from getting tapped. Killjoy
Wait.
Molly's come in.
But,
But
they,
it doesn't
they
matter.
forgot about him. Oh, he's pushing stairs. Now they both
Oh,
have
they
to-
know,
The
though,
stick
they
gets
know.
halved. It's gonna get
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, the stick!
Last
Oh,
player
that was
standing.
so close too. Vantic on 9 HP. Your dead almost got the spray down, but not quite able to find it. Wow, that was a weird round.
Although that was close, but heroics from deep below to pull that round back when it wasn't statistically in their favor with the investment wise. But 3-1 investments from both teams now. This could be the turning point for deep below. But PVE, if they want to keep this going, this is an important round to win.
Yeah, they have 3 ults online. Obviously, 2 of those not overly impactful from just a having a perspective. Obviously, the KO ult and the Killjoy ult are a bit more proactive, but Sobel nice to have for a potential post plant.
Yeah, and the flashes went through to get that orb secured and a little bit of a rotate pulled.
Yeah, there's a lot of players over to this A side. Now also Wine has to be the ability. They're aware. Oh, Bashiko holds it!
Just a little bit too fast on the peak before the flash popped, and there
Wow.
goes the KO.
Omenal comes through. Bashiko finds another kill. Omenal obviously not gonna get stuck. Wait, oh no, it does
Last
get
player
stuck.
standing.
And he gets a fourth! The Omen just gets stuck, and he just, I'm not sure if it was a no-scope or not, but he just kills the Omen. That's a free kill, and wow. A tiny, like, micrometer amount of accuracy for that. Just so, like, I don't even know the words, but a little bit too fast on the peak outside of A main.
Oh, yeah.
KO flash to push Rishuku off that angle for the operator. He ends up getting the opening kill on the KO. And then that's immediately 2-3 for deep low.
Yeah, but looking really good here, and it was interesting the lack of coordination there between Rebind and Your Dead. It seemed like Your Dead. Oh, nice kill though from Rebind as the opening pick against the op. Wow, but it really seemed like Your Dead thought Rebind was gonna go for the kill on Bashiku in heaven, so stuck the Omen ult, but instead Rebind doesn't get it and gets punished for it, both of them. So a little bit of miscommunication. So good to see at least this round they're able to get some space. 2 players backside though might present a problem. First one not going to be a problem though. But I did not expect the second. Flash does not hit anyone. Omen Blind also doesn't hit. That second flash comes through once again, not hitting anyone. These players just avoiding the utility card.
Last player standing.
Now it's just crit. They know exactly where he is. 4 and 2.
Same amount of rounds they got in the
We
half on
move as
Pearl.
a
I mean,
unit,
this
okay?
is a really good.
Last thing
map
I
starting
need is some
for,
hero messing things up.
PVE, and all things considered, for the previous maps. But
Yeah.
this is Deep Below's map pick, I believe, on Ascent, and
Turret
they are
up.
starting off very well.
Shouldn't it be PVEs? Because we went PVE deep below.
Deep Below picked the first map. Deep Below picked Haven, and then PVE
Oh, really?
picked. Oh, PVE picks Ascent. My bad, my fault. But this is still a way better start than they've had.
Yes.
In the previous maps.
Yes, no, definitely nothing to scoff at either way. They haven't really forced the opponents down to a light by here, unfortunately. Still going to be seeing the op always going for those light shields as well. Turtles also saved that op that was dropped by Bashiku, so that's an interesting pickup there. Especially to not be really holding many angles with Karkar has gotten quite some good space. Somehow managed to sneak all the way up Cat. There's the Killjoy ult that's going to come out. Try to clear off B. Really good clear for that site. But the Viper Wall you mentioned all the way at the beginning of the game does a really good job also of getting them off that site. Oh, Karkar not expected here. Wait, what? Okay. We don't have to talk about it. Karkar gets Oh, Crit gets one through the smoke. That's nice to see. KO ult going to try to slow down any potential retake off.
And look at that!
Does
That
not
just
land.
immediately nullifies the retake wall for Viper and Turtles gets the kill on wasted potential. That retake in shambles.
Placing swarm grenade.
Still a chance though. The Molly lineup's coming in to sit on the bomb. In case it gets to that situation. It doesn't look like it's so far.
No, the Omen Smoke gonna come out as well. Crit gonna throw a blind into the sight, but not gonna see for it anyways. Only has 8 bullets as well in the chamber. He can't find blind. Less and less likely. Crit's now out of bullets. Tagged up.
Last player
Gets
standing.
killed finally. Put down. And please is gonna be all the way on the other side of the map trying to save that off.
Yeah, that KO pick. Or, I mean, the KO ultimate coming in. Excuse me. But that immediately nullified that Viper retake wall. They can't leave that CT area to get into stairs to initiate their retake. Yeah,
we saw what happened when they tried to. Killjoy got the kill with the off.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to see a timeout come through from deep below because it's clear that these need to be fixed. 5 rounds for PVE. This is looking way better for PVE.
Yeah, and it's interesting to note as well that even one of the rounds that they've lost, they at least got the spike down. So every round, they've either, like, all but one round, they've either won or got the spike down. And obviously, most of those rounds, when they also got the spike down, it just didn't happen to explode. So looking like a much better team here. They obviously have a better idea of what they want to do. Still a little bit of coordination to clean up, but looking a lot better overall.
Yeah, 100%. This timeout is a really important, turning point for this. But if PVE can keep this momentum going here, and if they can secure a better half here, I mean, because you see pings coming on the map, it looks like they want to group up for maybe an A hit or something like that. But I'm excited to see where this goes for both sides. I mean, Deep Below can change their holes that they've had in this defense, and PVE can be like, all right, we're close. We still got this. Let's just keep firing at them, keep doing what's working.
Yeah, I expect to see that. This is a really bad gamble stack, though. Unfortunately, for the one team that really needed to gamble stack on the right side. Oh, the Viper one way is also not working quite right. Although at least the gamble stack is going to reveal that there's absolutely 0 players on this side of the map, so that means they must all be towards that A main. Please holding it down alone with the Guardian. Not receiving any pressure though. And what was initially a wonderful read from PvE is actually turned into a very unfortunate one, as they didn't realize that there's pressure out of the main. They thought there'd be either no pressure or pressure out of A main, and flashes and jets. Oh, the sky!
What a shot!
Beautiful. Gets damage back, but Tanner takes him down. Tashiko just wide swinging. That does not work. All bangs. Oh, Tanner gets the kill back though, and wasted potential now is swinging out heaven. Has the ult, has the turret. Oh, gambles to place it down. Not punished, fortunately.
It's a 2v2 now.
Yeah.
Killjoy and Omen versus Killjoy and Omen.
Yeah, absolutely. The Killjoy turret's gonna spot one. Should hopefully confirm for them that where both players are. The A main smoke
30
comes
seconds
out.
left.
Yeah, I believe they know where both players are now. And gonna finally come
Spike
in.
planted.
Potential, holding on that Killjoy. Finally decides to pop it. Goes towards heaven.
Placing
to
swarm
prevent
grenade.
players from pushing up towards there. Gonna have to get off the site real soon. That's fair. That's a fair gamble. Decides to stay inside the smoke. Gonna hope.
Oh, he smoked off.
Oh, waste of potential.
Oh,
That was scary.
the stick. But
Doesn't
he's
manage to find it. Oh,
No
you're dead.
way.
One enemy
With the
remaining.
trade. That was almost really well played.
Thank you.
For the side.
surprised they didn't just run straight into the smoke there.
The spike is
Because
defused.
where else could he be hiding? But
Yeah, it was a really good self smoke there, but fortunately, Vantic able to clean it up in the end and get them their 3rd round on the board. Obviously, the timeout paying off, but mostly because it feels like PVE kind of outplayed themselves that round.
yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. Especially with that the investments. I mean, well, they're still able to purchase this round. I mean, the op coming in from Bishuku, but I'm not sure. It
was
was
just-
something in that round that confused me. I have to go back to it later. The flashes.
Nowhere to
were
run!
Oh, the Hunter's Fury.
But that's just off. Is that off of any information? Oh, Wasted potentially able to dodge the last one. Does take some good damage from the first shot, but last two not going to be able to connect. Rebind has some good position past this wall here. KO Flash going to try to clear out some space. They're getting wall banged by that Guardian as they cross. Oh, Wasted gets a kill from the backside. Has no health, 5 HP, but still doing damage. Bashika finds another kill as well. Your dead goes for the jumping classic. Finally finds it. Please not able to connect with those Guardian shots either. Finally gets one onto the side.
Last
Oh,
player
and tagged
standing.
up though through the wall. Could spray it down, but not able to because it's just flooded in a nice preemptive retake. The spike doesn't even manage to go down. They're just able to flood out and get the kills.
Yeah, the effect of the timeout from Deep Below is clearly starting to show. I mean, they've won these 2 rounds in a row, and they're starting to, like show a lot more solid and solidified in their synergy and how they're taking these first fights and how they're, reacting to the information shown from the side of PVE. Obviously, PVE, I mean, the Flash came in from Crit to get information on if they were outside of B main, and immediately after that, it was Sova ult from Tark.
4 players once again stacked towards B, towards B, and it's going well for them because the side of PVE, they're not really pushing sites particularly fast, and that means that when they use all this util towards B main, they're gonna find out either that there's players there or that they're all stacked somewhere else. As we see players from the side of B stacked towards this A side a little bit. As I say that, they start backing up there. Oh, Bandit's in a bad position here. That Molly does a huge amount of damage onto him. Tagged up and held. Tarkar able to clean it up. And that's a lot of site control grab for such basically nothing at that point. Please. Does manage to find a kill on the rebind. So it's going to be 4v4 in the retake. There's a Viper ult online if they're able to get the position for it. Should be able to prevent some of the spam from A main. That's going to require them getting onto the site for a second. Line comes out to try to slow down. Yeah. Molly comes out as well. But that's just going to slow them down even more. Oh, Bashiku almost gets that falling on the ground. Karkar gets the trade-off kill. Wasted goes for the reload, but Bashiku's there to kill.
Oh, they don't know he's right under
Last
him.
player
Oh, but they
standing.
clear it.
The
And now it's just
Molly's-
turtles.
Bomb grenade out.
He's playing lineups. Did they shoot it in time? No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. But if he can get here, he can get him off.
Level removed.
Oh, he got him off.
Why did he go off? He didn't.
No way. Oh,
Last player standing. Clutch.
he got off the bomb. Crit did not trust that his teammate would get the kill there. Comes off at the last second and swings wide off of it too.
Oh, that's just like the heat of the moment mistake that happened.
Yeah.
And look at this. 6 rounds for PVE. They've
Yeah.
secured at least an equal half.
That's
Nonetheless-
the most they've gotten.
Yeah, nonetheless, this is the same amount of rounds as they had on Haven. This is
Yeah.
so
Let's
much
choke them.
better than the showings they had the previous maps. Deep Below need to start like realizing what's going on. And
Why is Deep Below? I mean, one round I compliment. In
Get out
fairness.
of my
Oh,
way.
is that to clear the Killjoy turret?
I think so. I've never seen that before.
I guess it could also prevent. No, it can't because you can't peek tiles. Or not tiles. Good turret, Killjoy util not going to stop, and Rebind's going to take a ton of damage pushing onto the site, but nonetheless will push onto the site
Alarm bot down.
and clear out all that position. Starts looking a little bit towards heaven. Wasted doesn't have the crosshair in the right position. Oh, no, they're
Spike
gonna expect
planted.
it. No, Rebind also though gets all blinded by his own Omen's blind in the wrong position to play off of that. Please defense one Rebind another. As this retake not gonna be looking too good. Your dead finds one. Please. Able to trade it out a little bit. 3v3 now. Tanner, a good kill. Please, once again sitting there for the
Last
trade.
player
Getting so many
standing.
trades here, but you're dead. Finally puts him down and gets the last one as well. 7 on the board. Officially their best score line.
Last round before the switch.
7-4. Wow. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. That's I say this every single time, but the difference in between these maps is huge. I mean, obviously the maps are different, but People will have to be starting to sweat now. Like, I mean, obviously they're up 2 maps. They have that cushion to be able to, you know, like secure themselves.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we lost this one. It's okay. We still have 2 more chances, but still, they gotta. I don't really know what they can do to stop this. The dart.
That's a dart, all right. Good Viper ult to try to slow down this push as well. But I have to love the fact that the one time they decide not to push in aggressively is the one time that PVE is all grouped up here. Sova drone will clear out that Viper's pit, but it stays up anyways. And
Poison's off.
Kingsley boldly retakes the space, not punished for it.
Do they still have that owl drone up? They could drone through that, but
No, they already used it to clear it, but please went and took
oh,
the space.
Tanner!
Tanner is
Poison orb
right in
emitted.
the crosshairs, moving a weirdly small amount. Seems almost disconnected. Hopefully not, but please is not going to look for it either way. No.
what?
Poison's
Oh
off.
my goodness! If please had just gone for that, that could have been everything. Yeah.
It doesn't
I
look.
I get the feeling Tanner might get disconnected.
That might be why he is
Sneaking in.
protecting.
Yeah. Wasted. Noted out here. Will be
Rewind.
killed.
30 seconds left.
Kill, though.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, they let them know. Beautiful spray from Spawn from Crit gets the kill on the rebind. Mantic though sticks the ultimate to reposition over towards his B side. They're dead, tagged up by the dog, but not much else. But they're running out of time now. Crit gets a kill, and once again, as
10
I mentioned
seconds left.
before, there's one player at the back of the second on the judge. Please also still in the ult. And that's just
enemy
gonna be it.
remaining.
Mantic finds the
Spike
kill.
down B.
Finds the rifle, not tied, sorry, but brings us a little bit closer. 5-7 on the half.
What's this?
Switching sides.
Yeah, it looks like we might be receiving a tech pause up here, but a 7-5 half. So I'd like to see what we're gonna see here. 7-5. This is obviously still the better half secured for PVE, but they're immediately switching sides to defense here. And deep below on this attack, which I believe has been their stronger half, but I don't know what's gonna go on here.
Yeah, with the double controller, it'll be interesting to see if we're able to see some good plays, some good positions put out here. And yeah, we'll see. As we do have our tech pause resolved. So going to be unpausing and getting right back into his action. Not too much time lost.
Yeah, just a little bit of tech, you know.
Yeah.
Some players were having some issues staying connected, but we're right back into the action. And a pistol round coming through. We've seen a lot of pistol rounds go the way of PVE recently. And if they can secure this pistol round, that's already 8-5 and then 9-5, which is a huge, like, their best lead yet. So I'm really excited to see where PVE is going to be able to take this. I want to see from deep below side, though. I want to see them take, like, you know, their momentum with this. Take their aggressive fights and do what they do best. And as we can kind of see that on the side of A. But luckily for PVE, they're mostly leaning towards B and mid.
Karkar, did not take quite as much damage as I thought. Some of that was decay. And you see those that Viper orb in mid blocking out tons of position so that they're able to push up nice and close. Picks that up as well, so going to be able to reuse it possibly towards the spawn there to try to cut off players. Yeah, there it is right away. So now they're able to make that cross into market so much safer. Oh, they see turtles, get some damage, but now Bashiku's at 1 health. That turret looks at him funny, luckily gets taken down.
Fully regroups up for the heal, though, which is huge.
Yes.
Back up to the health, and hardcore
Especially on the
turtles are
pistol.
stuck in the back of the site.
So low as well on HP. So little damage going to be required. Yeah, there's one.
Spike
Turtle
down, B.
finds 2. Tanner another. Wait, this fell apart a little bit quicker than expected, especially because the 2 players were blocked off by their own team with that market door getting closed. Kind of a strange
30
decision
seconds
considering they
left.
had market control at the time. So slightly punished for it there, and now they have to retake the B site to get the spike back. Lots of neutral available to them. Go for the swing, not able to find any dead picks up there.
8-5. secured. Pistol round again secured.
I'm no
for
doctor,
PVE.
but I can catch a
And
bullet hole or
The
two.
investment's already
Let me know
coming
if
in. 9 to 5 is what we're looking at here. I mean, obviously 8 to 5 right now, but
Yeah.
the most likely outcome. And it just
Oh,
looked,
it's-
it looked a little shaky there from
Yeah,
this
that-
side of Deep Below. They didn't really. I thought they had the upper hand.
Mhm.
I'm not really sure. What happened towards Market there?
Yeah, it was strange because they teleported onto the switch.
Oh, car.
My God, that's just rude. But yeah, they teleported towards the switch and closed it, but they had 2 or 3 players already in market, and so they tried
Spike
to rush in the
down,
site
mid.
behind that. Turtles finds another kill after pushing up really far out of that B main. So yeah, they basically outplayed themselves that last round. Hopefully not going to be too punishing at the end of the day, but like you said, we're likely looking at the 9 to 5 here, which will be a really good half, or really good open to this half.
Yeah. Oh, Deep Below feel like an entirely different team here.
Yeah.
Turtles, oh,
Oh, so many players pushed up. Tanner's ready. Tanner's
dashes.
excited. Oh, not able to
Enemy
find it.
remaining. Flawless.
wow.
Flawless.
Flawless round. I mean, I'm not sure what happened. I mean, Ascent is their pick, but on the other side, Deep Below look a little. They look different here. The rifles do come through, but if this round goes in the way of PVE, I think we're seeing a map 4, because that is such a monumental lead, especially
Yeah.
to bring back after getting your mental almost crushed, and you have that second round of like, we're still in this, guys.
Yeah, and the light shields are coming out, and once again against the Ares, against the Spectre, it's actually somewhat punishing potentially if they manage to take under 150 damage, but over 125. We'll see if it ends up actually being a factor. And also the fact that they have to push into these lighter buys. They're not able to absorb from long ranges. Instead, we see the wine position taken with that Spectre is going to be very important. And the mid smoke's going to be able to clear out some space for them. Oh, Bashika's going to look for some space.
Ooh, he's gonna bait for them wine.
Oh, they know, they're aware.
The
They're
blind is
so
getting ready to be
aware.
thrown though.
Oh, 2 blinds come out. Rebind finds 1. Rebind finds a second. And that's the light shields playing a factor. Manages to get those kills despite not doing a whole lot of damage. And, oh, please, oh, gets a beautiful flank up through mid. Completely unread. Rebind has to go for the swing, has so little HP, and that decay was ticking down. Oh, Turtles, though, manages to
Spike
find
down
the spike.
A.
Can he
Last
play
player
it? No.
standing.
Not quite able to play it.
Oh, the shot is so close.
Oh my god!
Damn
11
it.
bullets only on the Ares. Oh, the ace.
Wow.
Ace.
What? How did he get up tree there? He walked all the way through tree, killed the players holding a main, mollied the jet and wine, killed the jet, and then killed the one rotating into tree to try to save everyone. What an impact there from
Yeah.
these plays. Such a, like, being able to lurk up through that tree location, saving, again, saving a lethal, crucial round for PVE. I mean, for Deep Below, if PVE were to win that, that would have been amazing for them, but it looked so much in their favor, but GSP is able to save that one playing catch himself, a little celebratory.
Yeah, and part of that is, again, the double controllers. This smoke and mid allows them to take so much space. They're able to get all the way up to tree without being spotted at all. And once again, throwing those same smokes out, going to try to take a similar amount of positions of contact. Very close to happening in mid. Oh my goodness, they're going to swing. No damage found. Smoke goes up, dissipates that, and they take the... Oh, smoke comes down.
Wow,
That's the other thing about the
that's a
Viper smoke.
great play. Taking
Yeah.
down that smoke just out of nowhere, but Tanner,
Oh, Tanner's
he's gonna
got
swing
the-
right into the crosshair. Tanner whips! What a shot!
What?
Tanner
The
still hits it
fadeaway.
while running away, but they're on the site. Rebind's
and
not
the
able to
Shiku
get
gets the
anyone.
fire.
Bishuku.
Yeah, that's such an important opening.
Tanner gets another.
Spike planted.
Surely he doesn't get another with his health. He is able to pick up the Vandal though. break that door, getting some more value out of his life.
Oh no, that starts gonna do so
Last
much
player
damage.
standing.
Tanner gets a third, and it's just down to crit, and he has so much to watch. One drops out, Car gets the kill on him, and it's a 10-6 secured for PVE.
That was a crazy round. We keep seeing the hero rounds coming out, I guess, back and forth, because that one was definitely a Tanner round. My goodness. I cannot believe how much work gets done during that.
Yeah, 100%, I agree. And the Viper's Pit is ready online. The lockdown is also ready on the side of PVE, some ults. And it looks like, yeah, this should be an investment from both teams. Little wonky, though, from deep below. Actually, they can't afford. They're opting to save this one. This is looking like an 11-6 for the side of PVE.
Well, we've got a hero rifle and we've got the jet
Placing
knife, so
sentry.
it's
out of my
difficult to
way.
completely count them out, but it certainly is not looking very good for them. And we get a really aggressive push towards A main, which no one is watching at all. That it's no picks found on the cross either, able to get this plant down. Obviously, they do have the Killjoy ult for the retake, but Viper ult is going to be, surprisingly enough, not played out here. Maybe waiting for after they're able to get back on the side. You're dead, though, gets the kill on the Bashiko as they fall down from heaven.
Welcome to my
And there's the Viper
world.
ult finally coming out, timing it just so that they can get out of the Killjoy ult,
But
and hopefully get back in.
two are detained.
Hopefully get back in.
The Viper's Pit is going to go down.
Too suppressed.
Nope,
And
Viper's
Diffuse
gonna
is
go
gonna
down. But Pinkfleece is going to go down. Diffuse stops getting stuck. Does
player
get pulled
standing.
out, not able to get it. Waste potential.
Waste
Gets
the
one kill
potential,
with the
still
classic. 4 bullets. No.
And it's halved.
Oh no,
Wow.
you don't deserve my invention.
Again, way closer than it feels like it should
Bomb
have been,
grenade out.
but just not quite able to close it out. So many of those rounds going that way this game.
Yeah, the lockdown initially committed to, start, rolling that retake
Turret
down
out.
onto the A site, but
Bot coming back. Out of
no
charges.
ults really won that
Turret out.
retake for them. Obviously, it got them off, but the push into A main,
Yeah.
off of the two getting detained.
Placing alarm bot.
Yeah, that was so important, especially getting the kill on the please as well. Very important. Now they have the KO ult ready for the retake in case they need it, and they've left Omen alone on this A site, knowing that he has the ult available if he needs to rotate, but they do pull Sova over just in case. So far, though, it's the correct read. Tanner's going to spot out the Killjoy utility, throw out the fragment to try to push back any potential space, crit nice and clear up
Scout
towards
destroyed.
mid. We'll spot one player
Placing
out,
swarm grenade.
and they get the alarm.
I've
button
got your
as well.
trail.
Completely unaware. Rebind, though, gets 2.
Spike down.
Not sure
B.
how Rebind got those, just in A main, and now that's the spike down as well, just sitting in no man's land. They have some good position towards market, but it really doesn't matter. Tanner finds another
One
Rebind.
enemy remaining.
Almost for Tanner finds his second for the round. Please, gonna grab the spike.
Flawless.
Not gonna grab Tanner. Wow, what a round.
It looks like the complete
Match point.
opposite
Yeah.
from all of the other maps we played. 12-6 in the favor of PVE on match point.
And it's striking to note that they've only won a single attack round, and that was against the bonus of PVE. So they haven't won a single full rifle round this entire game. I guess this entire attack side. And it's gonna be their last one potentially, as even Bishuku has to drop down to that Spectre and everyone else is on light shields.
The knife does collect Mishuku though. Here.
Oh no!
Through the gun barrel spotted, Rebind gets the kill, but on the other side, Wasted Potential is able to pick up a kill onto Karkar.
Yeah, it was a good kill onto Karkar at the very least. Turtle's gonna try to go for a clear. Oh,
Wow.
finds Wasted, not expecting the immediate swing like that. Had the knife out for a split second. Turtle goes for the ult orb just in case this round ends up going and getting him 4 more ult orbs somehow. Gets all 3 kills and the spike defuse. Might be able to pop that ult, or any future round. Oh, what a good respray. Rebind though gonna pop those knives.
If he
Goes to
updrafts
the
here,
other- Yeah,
he gets
no.
another knife shot off though.
Oh,
And Fantic
Turtles.
is dead too. Turtles gets another one.
they're gonna try to take the site. It's 2v2. Rebind out of knives now. Gonna have to switch back to the Vandal. They might
They have
be
to
able
hurry though.
Yeah.
The other side of PVE is marching their way down.
Yeah, they're getting completely cornered. They have to win these 2
Last
fights
player
here.
standing.
They don't win the first one, but they win the
Spike
second.
down B.
But now, please, on 44 HP, goes for the molly, manages to get the kill on Shiro. 7 bullets in the chamber.
20 seconds though.
Not being peeked. Has
The flash is
some
being
time.
held. It took
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
finds one. Oh, does not find the last.
Defenders win.
Secured by your
13.
dead.
13 to
That's-
6 for
yeah.
PVE. That
Oh.
is crazy. We're going to distance. We're going to a map 4.
Yeah.
Ascent taken from PVE after being almost stomped the other 2 maps, Pearl and Haven
Yeah.
going the way of Deep Below, but they're still in this. They're showing their resilience.
Yeah, the fact that that wasn't a close game is very promising for PvE. If that had been, an overtime or even just a 13-10 or something like that, I would have been like, oh, good. But no, this was great. They played really well. They got the kills they needed. Crazy to see Plays at the top of that leaderboard, despite being on the losing team and losing so heavily, was just making such an impact that game either way. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, 100%. And looking forward to this fourth map, being able to tie that up and putting them on series point is a huge responsibility for them. If they can bring this fourth map in, which I'm not sure, I think is Deep Below's map pick, but if they can bring this map in, I believe they're looking into a really lethal reverse sweep. But it's all up to how this next map goes.
Yeah, this is going to be a very important map. So stick around. We'll be back shortly to get to map number 4 in this best of 5. Be right back. Welcome back, everyone, as we are preparing to head into game number 4. Great to see everyone here, ready to watch an exciting game of Bind.
Yeah, Bind. Recently just added back right before playoffs,
Yeah.
but now we're gonna get to see something that's not too well solidified with the teams. We just came off of Ascent, which has been there. Everyone's got right into Ascent. They know the strats and everything, but Bind is a little bit newer. Teams have started to stray away from it before when it was removed out of the pool, but now that it's back, teams are starting to get back into that flow of starting to play this map a lot more.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of interesting comps come out because obviously being fresh, people are iterating, people are trying new things. So excited to see what this agent select shows for us. As you mentioned, it was just recently added back to our map pool for I believe it was the last week of regulation. So we haven't seen it too much, especially as players or teams rather had been banning it. But now in a best of 5, you've got to pull out all the stops. And I love that we see another map where Brim gets played because there are not enough of those.
I would love to see some Harbor. Harbor on Bind
interesting.
is such a good pick in my opinion. It doesn't look like we're gonna see it, but on the topic of Harbor, those retakes on B site or on A site, combined with that slow, having to push through that, it just creates such an extra layer of difficulty for pushing through to retake those sites. But we don't end up seeing that. Double controller from both teams, Brim and Viper, Sky on both teams. But the difference here is that Chamber instead of the Sage.
Yeah, and, well, both Sentinels are reasonably unconventional in general these days. Obviously, we usually see Killjoy or Cypher get picked, and usually it's Killjoy. But yeah, Chamber making an appearance here on Bind was very good before it was taken out of the pool, but also Chamber was a very different agent back then. And obviously, Sage is a pretty meta pick on this map as the Sentinel. But still, no flank watch going to be available for that team. And but instead of very powerful wall, that's going to be difficult to break through, especially on these pistol rounds. We'll see if they're able to use that in a clever way, maybe walling off, a defuse or something like that. Lots of possibilities of what you can do with that Sage, and also the resurrection, very important.
Yeah, I'd love to see Deep Below, realize this. Right now they're seeing the other side's agents like them. I'd love to see them abuse this fact of no trip, no flank watch, no ability to moderate a certain side of the map without having to play there. I mean, obviously with Chamber, you have to be in the vicinity to be able to have that trip stay active. But as Sage, you have no little extra set of hands on that.
Yeah, no information gathering.
But that wall in the slows and starting off on a defensive side. This could be what PVE needs to get this to the final map.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what they're able to do here. Also, the one thing though about PVE that is lacking from the plays that Deep Below make is that they don't go for outdoor pressure. You see, instantly they wall off themselves from shower, and no one's looking towards B long at all. I feel that that's kind of something that's lost here. I
Look
love
at
this
this
double Viper setup. The double Viper smoke to just walk all the way through. Aware of this, Rebind looks at the looks towards that area, not able to find any kills though. Sky gonna heal up. Probably will
they
be
could
both
all
players.
TP here.
Oh, that's some good damage with the pistol already, but Sky's still able to deal a bit more. Rebind has a good position. Oh, please. Gets one.
Shishuku gets a kill too. They're gonna TP. And look at this. That pulled all of the rotations from PVE straight off of the site. And 2 of the players still staying there. They're gonna catch.
No, not quite able.
He doesn't know. He thought it was
One enemy remaining.
Shishuku gets a kill of Karkar, and it's a 1 versus 5 retake. What a play.
1 versus 5, you have no util, and they know where you are. How do you make this happen? Obviously, it's by landing 5 headshots in a row. But that's not
here already goes. First fight, maybe towards crit, but he has his knife out. Switches back to the ghost. Oh, the flash, the timing.
Guy's out.
Valorant
All right, that's
there.
one down. That's two. No, goes for the keystone.
I think he just wanted to scare him away with that nade there. He saw him. He's like, let me just pull this out really
Yeah, maybe he'll walk away.
But again, right back deep below, winning a pistol, which we haven't seen in a while. We have seen it, but we haven't seen it in a while. And deep below, able to take that momentum. You can show the resilience or the mentality from deep below.
Mental
Still
fortitude.
there. Yeah, they're still able to secure these rounds after coming off of a harsh loss on Ascent.
Yeah, still able to stay here with us. A couple of shorties gonna get fought up for PVE, sitting in, expecting a similar push to last time, but it's not gonna be what they were saying. There's 3 shorties. Oh my god, 3 shorties and lamps, and it's not even what's being pushed. This is ridiculous. Oh, but they're hopeful. They're hoping.
Oh no.
I mean, luckily it's the side that has the 3 shorties stacked in lamp, so we're not too concerned about this. Already
Oh, he's
back as
back.
well. Tanner goes
3.
for the jump peek. Wasted potential. Yeah, here's where it all comes in. The alt orbs starting to get farmed already. Not surprised to see that. And wasted potential.
Toxin screen down.
Gonna try to get that brimstone ult online as early as possible.
Yeah, that's 2 of the Vandals.
Oh!
Oh, that's
The long range shorty.
no way. No way. He gets over.
No. Tank gonna start coming down. Please gets another onto car.
Spike planted.
And that's a very clean round so far. Let's see if they're able to close it out. Just 2 classics, so not gonna be too big a threat since they can just go out of the site in a different direction.
Last player
Just like that,
standing.
wasted potential finds 1. That's gonna be another ultimate farm as well.
Oh,
gosh,
he
yes.
gets the kill.
Oh, luckily.
Here goes for it though. Right into him. So they're able to recover the three Vandals that they did invest into that round, and they're able to keep those on going to this round. That's the thing about that risky buy is they do invest the rifles and they do have the chance of dropping and losing and even losing their bonus. But I mean they're the force after the pistol win. But if they're able to keep those 3 weapons through to the next round, look at this.
Basically a full
5 Vandals.
Yeah.
It's basically a full buy. It's
If
just
they're stronger. They have the full shields. Not that it matters much, but you know.
it's actually the side of PVE as the full shields, but light shields from deep below, not much of a difference.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's and they
Launching
have so
smoke.
much money in their bank as well. So win or lose this round, they're gonna be fine on the next one. Bashiku, though, finding that first blood, very important here. In hand, throwing it out, gonna start trying to take the site after that sky blind reveals that there's no one back there. Interesting satchel on the site, but it works out. They get the plant down. Oh no, yeah, there it is. Get the plant down. And now enter this post plant in a 5v4. Oh,
the
and
flank.
please.
We're not the flank, but
No, just the timing
yeah.
on that. The smoke didn't come down just right in time. Turtle's now out in the open. Swing. Go
Headshot.
gets it on the boost. Never click there. Not able to find Vatic though, but right there. Gets a second as well. Puts us down into a 2v2.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Bishiku.
it's all down to reminds.
He's on the site.
One
Oh,
enemy
the
Volley's
remaining.
through though. He can't stick it.
Nope. He's gonna have
All
to
the
go for a
wasted
fight.
potential has to do is just hide.
Oh, the timing. Wow. And that's the bonus converted. Just like you were saying, and they are rich as well.
Headshot.
Wow. What a well-played round from them. Rebind finding the second kill there
Player
was so
standing.
important. And
2 off
then-
of the Raze ult, 2 off of the Chamber ult, 1 off the Brim ult,
Enemy remaining.
2 off the Sky ult. So, no. Those 4 ultimates will be ready by next round. If they're able to cleanly secure this round and make it 4-0, and then PvE are able to invest into the next round, they have so many ults to go off of and
Get 'em.
secure it to make it a 5-0. But it all depends on how cleanly they're able to make this round.
I mean, on the other hand, though, if it's not exactly clean, that means they get the Delta ult. Oh, not expecting
Poison
it.
toxin
Fantic with a
Rebind.
beautiful angle.
Goes exploring a little bit, but no one with him to trade him out.
Yeah.
The Viper.
Karkar holding it down with the shorty. Please, though. Oh, finds a
Poison
deep
toxins
sight
going
click
up.
on the turtles there. That's nice. from the Vandal there. Oh,
the
Carcar
short.
unexpected. Gets one. That's more than I thought he was going to get, but now it's wasted with the Brim ult online. As we were
Last
mentioning
player
earlier,
standing.
so many ults close to coming on.
Spike planted.
You're dead now, just sitting alone in this teleporter. Hoping. Praying. Oh, and the
he's gonna
wraps
go-
around as well. Yeah. 4 HP.
Oh, the molly kills him! No way! So many guns spray through the door, and it's just the molly from Vantek
Yeah.
that goes all the way around the map, shoots it through blindly. 4 HP, not much you can do about it when you're sitting in poison, but 4-0. These ults are close.
Yeah.
These ults are very close. For both teams, but Deep is just a slight bit closer. Full investments from both teams, and this could be 5-0.
Yeah, I feel like if they can get this spike down on A, we've already seen that Brim has, you know, the Molly lineups, and now has the ult as well for the post plant. Sky ult is close. They're gonna maybe try to pressure some showers to try to get that orb. Yeah, if they can get into this post plant, you're absolutely right. It's very likely that we might see a 5-0 here.
Launching smoke.
Oh,
Clear
good.
from the sky
Trailblazer
wolf.
able to, yeah, it's able to get a good info on the showers, but not much space is taken off of it. The bomb is by itself. Or by
Yeah,
showers
I would have
as
liked
the-
to see them follow up on that Skydog and try to get Sky the ult orb, because then they could take the site with that. But no, instead gonna rip the Brimstone out early. Clears Raze out, but doesn't end up taking very much damage on the way.
I'm
Vantek,
going
a
to
nice opener. Rebind with the ult, gets a kill,
He's
goes down
right,
to 1. Oh.
He can get back in time for the heal unless he gets sprayed through the smoke. He's able to get out safely, but
Yeah, alright.
at the cost of the site.
Spike planted.
Healed up to
Taking
100 though.
turtles, look at him. He is so late, but this could be a huge flank. But that
Oh,
the
no.
trademark from Chamber, from Please is able to catch him, but I'm not sure.
I either way, this flank is way too late at this point. Like the site needs to start being taken immediately, especially when we have Brimstone in showers. Oh, and Chris finds a kill on the back of the site. Please another
Last
one.
player
Oh, wait,
standing.
it's right back the other way.
No.
Vantek gets
pulls it
3 on
down.
the rounds. 5-0. And look at the ults starting to rack in slowly but surely.
Yeah, now you got
Force, Viper's
you got
Pit.
the Raze ult for space now. You got the Viper ult for post plant. Like they just swapped 2 ults and still, who is it? Wait, what? Oh, never mind. For some reason I thought Crit was supposed to be his ult, but he's not.
No. But Karkar on the other side does have
Yeah.
the Seekers, so they are able to have something to go off of this round. But it's not enough to create a substantial amount of leverage.
Yeah,
To,
yeah,
pull
especially when
themselves.
you're not investing very much. They're gonna stim themselves all the way up.
Oh, he
finds the
Crit
burn.
gets the third and fourth.
Spike down B.
Ready yet?
I mean, honestly, you're already pretty happy with this round, picking up those 2 kills early. It's nice to be able to at least shut down some of that pressure and give yourself. Okay, I don't necessarily agree with that play. I would love to see Turtles try to pick up this ult orb, be long, and get 1 step closer to rezzing someone this round.
Wasted potential.
Oh,
Is hearing that.
Oh,
He throws a
throwing the
gun off the
weapons
map.
off the map.
Wait, he must have heard it. He gets a kill. It's a 2v2 now.
Spike down B.
Yeah, that was
There
the
goes the
time for that
Seekers.
Sky ult. Yeah.
Pull
I
cat.
love
Found one.
And they're aware of where they both are now. Well, not
Yeah.
necessarily both, but at least one of them.
I think they have a pretty good awareness that they're most both be in the area. They see the Sky ult went there. That's the second raised molly out.
Turtles is able to be in a good position here as long as Karkar.
Oh no, Turtles was not expecting. Oh, but he hears it now.
They know.
Oh, that's important.
But the guns are all off the map. There's nothing they can do to retrieve them.
Last player
No,
standing.
Turtles not able to find the timing. Karkar teleports, but obviously they're aware of that, so they know exactly where Karkar is. Still gonna go for the
Wait.
plant in the open.
There's
Wait,
no
did
way.
they not hear it? Oh.
And he did. Yeah, but the 6-0. I'm lost for words, but it's converted. It was dangerous though.
Yes.
Very dangerous. But on the other side of the teams, 4 ults ready for deep below. They're close.
And now
They're
you've
close.
invested
They have
that
the
Sky
resurrection.
ult,
Yeah,
and you didn't close it out.
but,
that's
but
really
it is an investment, and the resurrection is one off. The Viper's Pit is one off.
Yeah.
This is a swing round. PVE needs to win this.
Yeah, they really need to get some value here. I mean,
Blinded.
just look at the scoreboard. It's Rebind and Karkar, but mostly Rebind, just pulling out all the stops here. So hopefully we see some other players trying to pick up some slack as we see a really, really slow default from the side of PVE. Oh, Turtles with the
I've got
really
your
high
trail.
boost rate. How did she? Oh yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, that's interesting because cleared out and has to take 15 damage on the way down for his troubles. But gonna be able to slow down the push. Skyle doesn't end up getting much.
Does Pola rotate though?
Yeah. Now there's 5 players stacked up towards the
Fire in the hole!
side. Oh, Turtles goes for the switch, does not find it. Razor comes out as well to clear out.
There's nothing he can do.
Oh no, and your dead is already decided.
Spike
No, I thought he
planted.
decided that he was going to be saving, but...
Welcome to my
And the
world.
Viper's Pit, that extra layer coming through for Deep Below after having 5 on the site. When there's 3 alive and everything, this is...
They just know how important this round is. Like, this puts you at 7-0. That you've already secured the superior half as early as possible. That's crazy.
This is interesting. You never get to see how a Viper Pit looks like from the inside without the smoke effects.
Yeah, it's much stranger looking. And I guess it was a decision to save as they just all backed off. You know, they're gonna keep these 3 rifles very broke for the rest of the players, and it doesn't technically count as a flawless, but you kept 5 players alive, so I'll count it as a flawless.
Yeah, I agree.
If you focus,
7-0,
you die.
securing the better
That's
half
what it's over.
again, with no rounds lost.
This is just beautiful.
They did invest the Seekers, the Orbital Strike, and the not the Orbital Strike, sorry,
No,
the
but
Seekers
the
and
Razor.
the Viper's Pit.
And Razor.
Yeah,
But-
and the result too, but
That's because
still
they knew
though-
how important that round was, and they just secured it. Now they've dropped at least 2 players on the enemy team down to Spectres.
it has to be PVE special with these ults coming up
Okay.
from them, hopefully.
You will hope.
Shoot down this attempt, but Karkar taking a little bit of information inside of showers as all 5 of the players were deep below, leaning towards the side of A.
Yeah,
And the
but 4
Viper's Pit
players
is invested.
back here too.
Yeah, the Viper's Pit is invested on the complete opposite side of the map.
Yeah, but it
Karkar.
allows them to just be only that player there. Karkar takes no contact. Oh no, they're already starting to put down the sight. Good blind, but not able to act off of it. As the people also find it against kills. Rebind gets 1, gets 2, doesn't get the 3rd. Please gets a nice trade back. You're dead. The ult's not going to be able to do anything here. Tanner.
Wait,
Thought-
do you think
Spike
they
planted.
heard the TP? Because it happened at the same time as the orbital strike, so they might not be 100% sure.
It's possible.
But again, 3 versus 2. Your
Oh,
dead
your dead
does
gets a nice
make it a
opener
2v2.
there. But there's just so much to work against here. 2 players stacked up towards this short.
And the
already
guiding light is already
revealed.
ready.
Oh, the molly comes out as well. Oh no.
Poison
Gonna
orb.
try to go for
Last
it.
player
right
standing.
into the crosshair. And now it's just you're dead, no smoke
there it
available.
is.
1 enemy
Okay,
remaining.
so-
Wait, this is possible.
Hold on to your hats.
No, not anymore. Fantastic. Finds it as well, just in case. 8-0, another pull by Security.
Stay in range of my stim beacon. We'll mow them down.
I'm at a loss
Yeah.
for words again. This is such a different look from Ascent. We got a sign of hope from PVE on Ascent, and then it's just immediately shut down by Deep Below when we moved the line. What's up?
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I definitely thought these teams were reversed somehow. Yeah, wow, wait.
Yeah,
Deep
no.
Below is absolutely crushing this.
You want to
Deep
play?
Below
Let's
up
play.
8-0, going for another aggressive showers. Oh. Tanner
Finally,
does get the
first
first
blood.
blood. Goes in the way of PVE.
It's been a while since that happened. Ways to get the nice kill, but you're dead.
It's
there,
trick.
dead betrayed.
Toxins going up.
They do have this resurrection, which could be
Oh.
used if they want to re-clear the shower space, but it doesn't look like that's what they're going for. Turtles able
Just
to
one
secure
weapon.
weapon.
Oh
but
no.
Crit
not
is
acting off it.
Crit knows.
He's so
He
patient.
knows. He gets the
punished for
kill,
not
and that's the
acting.
bomb down.
Spike down B.
Wow, I can't believe. Oh, I thought for sure that Crit was going to be able to punish Turtles there, but no. Instead, Turtles finding the pick. not fully aware that Please Please is in there. But just
Fancy spike.
Oh,
Nice shot.
yo, what a shot! But please, but still,
Poison toxins going up.
It's possible.
it does
And
take
teleport.
away the opportunity for the res. But look at where Car is. The trademark though.
Comes out. They're gonna know.
It feels like they just have a setup for every possible outcome.
30 seconds left.
Is it active? Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, there it is. Gets confirmed. No one's looking to. Okay, yeah. Please Please retakes the angle. Decides to move out. Smart.
Look at where your dead
boy.
is.
Please Please gets the kill though. Your dad's gonna find this. on
Right
Please Please,
behind
right?
him.
One enemy
Okay.
remaining.
Yes. Okay. And it's all
One
down
enemy
to
remaining.
Vantic. Viper versus Viper. Vantic versus Tanner. The tap comes through the molly.
Oh, beautiful.
Does he have it? Yes, he has it. There's no way.
Yeah,
But yeah, a round on the board for PVE. A scrappy one, but nonetheless, it's a round.
Yeah. No, I mean, we're happy to see it. It's possible to bring this back to a 4-8. It all starts here, but their economy is not going to be doing them any favors here. And that was Vantic's second death. I just like to point that out.
Yeah, that was a 4v2. But they brought it back to only keep one of them alive for the ending of that round. But the resurrection's still online. Often it's so you always like wait for that perfect chance to use that resurrection, but
It never comes.
it never comes.
Toxins going up.
I mean, in this case, it's fortunate because they can just they should be using it for the economy. They just need to generate. Interesting.
Let's get damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage, but obviously gonna go find the sky and heal up. Not gonna be
Blinded.
Too much trouble.
It crit
It
falls
is.
here though. That doesn't look like they're not going to take too much aggression on that space there.
Oh, but Vantic might get timing here.
Vantic
He
is
knows that they
sandwiched.
pushed out. Oh, beautiful. Swaps out the gun just for good measure.
Do they wall bank this spot?
I'm surprised Turtle's not going for it. Oh, Please is clearing it.
Oh, he falls!
Oh, no! Turtles, no! You had it. That's a nice blind through the new window.
Wait, he walked through the molly.
Spike
Tanner
planted.
gets one. Please does trade it out though. 2 versus 2.
Oh boy, and they're so
And the
far
rotations
away.
are yes.
I've got your
There's
trail.
Skyald as well to confirm that both are coming
Found
from
one.
spawn and they're so far away. Trademark comes out to just give them an idea of when they finally do arrive at site. Flashes 2 of them for crit soon. Smokes come out trying to get this retake. Another one to block off some extra vision. Now, again, 2 flashes. First one comes
Blinded.
out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, please
Oh, 9 rounds secured with Please getting 3 kills, which is
Yep.
also the same possibility for the amount of rounds that PVE can get here.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, at this point, do we even think it's going to happen? They're forced once again onto a light buy because they gambled in that last one, and unfortunately, it did not pay off. Didn't have enough weaponry coming from the previous round to help with that.
PVE need to.
Excuse me.
I think they need to take this eco and just do something with it. Bring 5 people somewhere to fight, and that looks like that's kind of what they're doing with 4, because they do have 3 ults in the resurrection in case they go off with an equal trade. They're able to use that res. But
no one's with
Bishuku,
It's just
Karkar
Karkar
crosses
alone. Yeah. Not really sure what the plan was there. Tries to go for a swing with the bulldog, doesn't find kills. That gets a little bit of damage traded back. Rebind not going to be cleared by that alarm bot.
Oh,
Not alarm bot.
he doesn't-
Oh no! The
Wait,
boom
this
bot.
orbital strike could get so much value.
Guys.
The
Nope,
TP
because they
though.
get a teleport.
Wait, right into the Viper's pit. Look at Tanner's location.
I
The
don't
Viper's
know.
pit goes down. No,
Wait,
Bishuku
what?
gets.
Why are you backing off of... Wait,
What is going on?
I'm not sure. They... Oh, I guess they don't
Tanner
really know where
is
Spike
about
is.
to meet.
Player
No
standing.
way,
The angle
Bishuku won off
properly.
the ace.
Oh, and gets healed up just for... No, not getting healed up.
Please,
Okay, now
just
getting healed up.
Gonna.
And you're dead just walking in here with a bulldog gonna get met in...
Spike planted.
Oh, gets a nice bit on.
Oh!
Good.
1 versus 3 with 45. Nope, 12 HP. I'm not even allowed to talk anymore. Oh, and the knife.
No,
No
the
way.
knife.
No way.
The knife.
Vantic, please, no.
Yep.
1 to 10. Deep below. Claw just going at it over and over again. A knife onto the entire flank. This guy went around the entire map to get that
Beacon
one.
down.
I can't believe we went from such a dominant PvE game to this.
This is like Haven.
Yeah.
It was 1 to 11, right? On Haven?
Oh, the knife. No, why not again?
It's a pain showing that to us again, but
Oh, that's just rude. But yeah, I mean,
here's the big question though. Do we even get to see the res this half?
Here.
that's a great question, and so far,
Oh. And then please can just go right back and get a heal. And he's right back into the round.
that's another orbital strike on the one place that. Oh no, but this is properly won.
That is so smart.
Oh, 0.1. 12 HP drops. We do not see the res this half.
There goes
Who took the over
my
under?
question.
Yeah.
But that orbital strike to push him directly
Yeah.
into the TP. And then have, I'm not sure, and then have
of all people
Vantic
watching the angle.
staring at it.
Oh, and the ult. Wait, wrong direction.
Turn around. Oh, he's leaving. Please,
Did he just use it on please?
He hasn't gotten a...
Enemy down.
Wait, what?
I feel like Ray's just ulted please. But I'm not positive. I didn't fully check the health before after.
Wait,
If they
that could have
listen-
come back to bite them. Oh, he's sitting on
Oh, but they don't know.
This is so
Last player
unexpected.
standing.
Yeah. No, that's not gonna clear. There's
He's
no
gonna
way.
try. No, please don't.
Last player
what?
standing.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. If your dead would have won that,
I know. It would have been 100% deserved.
Switching
Fancy.
sides.
would have gotten yelled at by his team. Let's just say that the least. But 11-1 blueprint from Haven. Resurrection not used at all, even though it was held. This is dangerous. A time. Wait. This is. Can you? I can't believe my eyes.
Start
A timeout from PVE.
This
What-
is the
what-
their first one of the series?
What? Yes, but what can you see them changing here in this like such a dominant half for Deep Below? What can they change here to win this?
I genuinely have no idea.
I mean, with the chamber trademark and the TP, they're probably gonna invest in an op early. It's so hard to get through this defense here. But there's so much stall. Look at it. The trademark, the dog, the molly from Brim, the mollies from Viper, the
molly from
vulnerables.
Raze.
Yeah, the Raze nade, the boom pot. It's just, it looks so stacked against them. It's so hard.
Oh boy. So hopefully, I mean, it starts with this pistol round, right? This is the most important round of this game, I suppose, for PVE. Let's see if they're able to make anything of it.
20 seconds. And then we're going to see the biggest round of this series, which honestly decides it, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess it has the potential to decide it. If they win this series, it's this game rather. Or, oh my goodness, this round.
Yeah, round.
It certainly
But-
does not.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. If they win this round, it's match point. They have the superior weaponry.
Yeah.
Oh, they're walking right into the trademark.
Down.
Oh, really deep sight control already. And
Wait,
they're not
rewind.
expecting it. Oh, what a good kill on the way to potential.
And there's the
Please
value
hold
you
off.
get from the Sage.
Yeah.
Spike
Has to
planted.
use so many bullets to try to clear that. Might have been better off using the knife there, but it's okay. Luckily we have another. Oh,
No way.
Still has
And
two
the dog
bullets
gets the info when he's going to get pushed out right into Pikachu's. 3
left.
binds. The trade's going in the way.
Tanner tries to find one, gets it.
Poison ore emitted.
Last player standing.
Please finds Turtle though on the lurk.
Toxins
Oh, and
going
Tanner's
up.
not going to be expecting from behind.
One enemy
Maybe.
remaining.
Oh,
Toxin
maybe.
screen down.
Oh, 7 bullets. No way.
Poison's off.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's bold. The teabag's down 2 to 11, but
Yeah.
you see it. The round goes on the way, PVE.
Yeah.
They're still in it.
Impressive round from Tanner there. Finally showing up. It's been a little bit quieter this game than he was on Ascent. Lots of times we saw Tanner making plays there. Only one who really seems to be able to put stuff together in this game is Rebind. Everyone else kind of being a little bit on the quiet side. Hopefully this full, well, not full buy, but full force will show otherwise.
They are going straight into be shooting shorty.
Oh, the
grenade it
no,
out.
the grenade. Oh, such a good clear from that grenade. Really good. Oh, Magic almost finds it, wastes the potential.
Now
Gets
we're
one.
cooking.
Tries to get out. Gets traded. Oh,
No.
what a right click. Why
Spike
did my class do
down
that?
B. Last player
Oh,
standing.
okay. Turtle's able to that one up. Oh, that one felt a little closer than it should have been, but overall, three players alive, definitely not a big issue. And they get the spike down, so they're able to get a little bit of bonus money there. But now this is going to be full buys with the half armor, of course, that we've come to love from Deep Below. And see what they're able to do with it.
I think we should rename Team Deep Below to Team Half Armor, honestly, at this point.
Yeah,
But again,
it seems appropriate.
it's the same thing as the pistol round, it looks like. But this time, less people to meet them on the side of Deep Below. Oh, a little bit lower, and his head is gone. But he lives to tell the story.
That's why you really just take those shots where you know people sometimes hold angles. Sometimes they'll be
Screen
holding
down.
the angle. Unfortunately, this time, as you mentioned, just a tiny bit too high. Oh, please, please. It's got a really good lurk up here, though. Oh, they're not going to expect this at all. And the Viper wall's going to block it. Oh, right, Rebind. Bind it up. It still gets the kill somehow. Healed up
The
as
thing-
well now. Oh, but they don't expect it. Rebind
Spike down A.
It's a 3v3.
Oh, Vantic is there. He looks so
Oh my goodness. This is a conveyor belt
charges
of
left.
flank.
One enemy
Parker
remaining.
No
Hall wide
way.
angle, doesn't manage to get it. Waste potential picks up the last one. Oh, and that's the full buy secured. And it doesn't matter how scrappy it gets because that's put you on a map point against 3
Spike
rounds.
down A.
Yeah, those flanks, that's so perfect having two waves
Get out
with
of my
please
way.
able to take the first fight and get two.
Two. So
And then
fortunate.
immediately after
One
Vantic
enemy
following
remaining.
through when they're like, okay, we killed the flanker,
Yeah.
fine, let's focus on holding down the site. Second he looks away, Rebind turned his head for just a second, and it's gone. His head's gone. So,
His head's just taken clean off.
yes.
Sky
Just
flash
getting some
through.
info.
Yeah. It's good info. Please hold this angle though with that. Oh, doesn't get the shot. Tanner goes for the re-swing and then he lands it. Still grabbed.
Still they are.
Noted.
The dog can't get out because of the slow, and then Rebind is just dead.
Oh my god. Just barely able to get that one. As the operator as well.
The
Gonna
smoke,
drop
Last
it.
player standing.
and it's all onto your dead. With
You're
the
dead.
sheriff, not even full health against 5 members
Long.
of Deep Below, and it's over.
Defenders
It's done.
win.
Deep Below take this playoff series 3-1 in an
Wow.
amazing fashion. 13-3 on the last map bind.
Yeah, if it weren't for that middle, the one on Ascent there, this would have been such a dominant series. Strange that we saw a weak performance, I suppose, then on Ascent, but coming right back swinging on Bind. Beautiful play from them. 13-3, the final score. And yeah, just absolutely beautiful play from the side of Deep Below.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. We saw like the win conditions for Deep Below, able to get these first bloods, these first fights. They just look so much more put together than PVE. Obviously, PVE playing one of the recent matches with a substitute, they weren't able to have that consistent match with their preferred 5 people. But again, super well played by both these teams. It was really fun to watch and cast, and yeah, what a game.
I look forward to seeing what else they manage to bring us going into the next rounds of the playoffs. We've got next week still another round of playoffs. I think the finals are 2 weeks away still. So Gonna have to see how far this team can take us. Looking really cohesive, really good so far. Really good showing from them tonight. And yeah, hope people tune back in to find out how the rest of these playoffs go.
Yeah, 100%.